Heyo, y'all. Welcome to WatchaMania. It's your All Elite Wrewind Watchalong for AEW Dark Episode 9 and AEW Dynamite Champaign, Illinois for December 4th, 2019. I'm your host, Adby Devin. As always, how we doing today, y'all? Hope your weekends have been good to you, on the wrestling side of things or otherwise. I'm looking forward to tonight's stream because we are kind of getting to a point now where these aren't weekly anymore. Just because there's so much wrestling we keep up with. And next week, for example, we'll be having a GCW show. I'm going to try and find a way of squeezing this in when I can, possibly on Fridays, if at all possible, because honestly, really enjoy these vibes, and I'd hate for it to take even longer to, get through the bulk of the shows we want to get through. Yes, I'm looking through. This is going to be another Jon Moxley-Joey Janela matchup. I feel like up until this point in AEW will have been the most time that these two had. This pairing will have been the match that has happened the most. I feel like Jon Moxley and Joey Janela, I think this is going to be their third singles match under the AEW umbrella. I might be conflating. But yeah. Because I feel like they've already had a match on Dynamite before. But this is also a point where the roster's a lot smaller, so it's a little more justified. Got two women's matches on Dynamite this card. Happy to see that this early on. Daniels versus Pentagon Jr., Trent versus Ray Phoenix. On the dark side of things, we're going to have Sonny Kiss in action. I'm happy to see that, as well as Proud and Powerful. Jimmy Havoc, not so much. But yeah. We'll get through that one. I can't imagine it's going to be a super long competitive match, but watch me be kidding myself and them have like a 12-minute back and forth, Of course, y'all, I will ask y'all, please do drop a thumbs up on this stream if you haven't done so already before you get too cozy. It helps us a lot in getting us boosted in the algorithm, getting us recommended for people who might be looking for some watch-along vibes, be it live or delayed like these are. Also, do have that bell to always on for notifications because exclusively live stream channel. So that's kind of our lifeline. We're not going to be going live tomorrow, but we'll be going live pretty much every day for the next week after that. Starting on, actually Tuesday, we will be doing our WM stream, our WM network stream, which is our secondary channel. Okay, so starting on Wednesday is when we'll be kicking that string of shows off with Dynamite. Then we got ROH, GCW, Collision, and then two more GCW shows after that. A lot of which is already scheduled in the live tab, so go check those out if any of those are ones you want to make sure to get notified for. And drop that here in the chat. There we go. I'm actually going to not let this song play out because we're about to get started at the top of the hour with this. Okay, well, a little premature. No, but yes, in about a minute or so, we're going to be getting started with the current episode of AEW Dark. We have it listed here in the chat. Also linked in the description below if you're looking to have access to it because it's fully free here on YouTube. Dynamite, we watch on Triller for the sake of having a commercial-free experience, and we'll provide in that link for those who also have AEW Plus on Triller, but ultimately, you can just join the Discord where we sidecast everything for free. So if you don't have access to these things yourself, we got the resources for you. But yes, I think we're going to get this show on the road. For those of you synced up at 0, and give us a countdown. Get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
The following contest is for the Dynamite Diamond.
Very top. Okay. YouTube did a thing to me. 1 second pause for y'all. I guess 2 second pause. Damn, that's silly of me. Yeah, that was very... Okay, first off, odd by YouTube to do. Anyways, very topical. Hangman and MJF. First time they had a one-on-one match. First time they squared off was in the Casino Battle Royal at Double or Nothing 2019, as MJF pointed out. That face-to-face last Wednesday. Oh, that was such an ugly crossroads. It was such a weird torque, and spiked him. Oh, it was nasty.
It's me. It's DDP. And I'm here to present
Why is this?
the very first
Why is the sun dark?
AEW Dynamite Diamond Ring.
I mean, I suppose it serves to recap those who either are just checking this out for the first time, or like me, have watched a lot of wrestling in the last few weeks.
So, since I am the bigger man, I will congratulate you like a man. You need to step off, big man. Because you look really kind of stupid with a 63-year-old man kicking your ass all over the streets of Chicago.
Hey, get some help out here. We don't need this. Oh, look at that. Some referees trying to separate them, and now DDP and MJF
Got him with the knee.
exchanging shots. We've got security. We've got officials.
He got lucky there. Wardlow was about to get his hands on him. And there's the dark intro.
MJF wins the Dynamite Diamond Ring, but as you can tell, the presentation of the ring from Diamond Dallas Page got out of hand. Hi, everybody. Tony Schiavone. We welcome back Dasha Gonzalez to AEW Dark. Hey,
I'm
Dasha.
so happy to be back. Thank you for that wonderful introduction.
Well, you're welcome. It's great to have you back with us. Let's talk about what happened at the ring presentation because you were there at ringside when it all went down. MJF, seemingly great athlete, but boy, is he obnoxious.
I mean, having Wardlow on his side, those two, it's going to be a handicap match for anyone that steps in the ring with MJF. It's always going to be 2 against 1, and you never know what mindset, what side of the bed those two men woke up on.
Wow, it's always the wrong side of the bed, I think, when you're talking about MJF. Now,
Hey there, First Instinct. Welcome in. How goes it?
Brandon Cutler will face one of the most violent
Oof.
and dangerous men in the world, Jimmy Havoc, one-on-one.
Also, the self-proclaimed chairman of AEW, Shawn Spears, along with
In this
Telegram,
match, I'm
will
much
meet
more
on
here
Creed
for.
Road.
Hello, hello, welcome in, Wyatt.
And Santana
Good,
and
love to see it.
Ortiz will collide
How
in
it
action
goes.
against Jurassic Express. But before we
Glad
go
to
the
hear.
ring, our broadcast team was supposed to be Excalibur and Shauna.
So
will
First
not be on
Instinct,
camera
are you
this week due to what
at all
happened
familiar with our rewinds concept?
in Chicago.
Yeah, I mean it's
She was attacked by the
doesn't
native
take much to deduct, but just wanted to
Nyla
ask.
Rose. This woman
Okay.
is out of control.
She absolutely is out of control. Every
In case
female
you're like, in
in
case
that
you're
locker
looking to
room has
indulge
a
in the
target on her
festivities.
back. Nyla Rose,
I did
whether it's in the
not.
ring, outside of the ring, she's coming to get you. I'm nervous.
Okay.
You should be. Nyla Rose, maybe Excalibur should be nervous because Nyla Rose will now be at the desk and she'll do commentary this week with Excalibur. Let's go to our first bout. It's Brandon.
Okay.
Cutler.
I remember that clip on social media too. I completely forgot that was like that's when they started doing, you know, like unaired unaired segments that they aired later on their programming. On the channel. Oh no, but okay. Dope. Glad to hear it, fam. Yeah. AEW Dark is free on YouTube, so you can pull that up to watch along with us. We got it in the Discord as well. I'll give you that link real fast. Love to hear that for real. I was so nervous in trying to do this because it was the first time we did anything like some sort of delayed watch along, you know, a watch along of something that's already happened. So it's really awesome to see it be so well received.
With some singles competition as Brandon Cutler will take on Jimmy Havoc, and I am joined here in the booth by none other than the native beast, Nyla Rose. Nyla, it's great to have you here.
Yeah, I know it is. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I just walked right into that one.
You did. Oh, I didn't hit the thing. But yes, there you go. We sidecasting on the Discord. That includes the commercial-free airing of Dynamite. We'll be doing a little bit later. But of course, if you have access to Dynamite on any the older Dynamites, that is, on any platform such as, you know, Max, Triller, Bleacher Report, TNT app, whatever the platform may be, feel free to watch along on it there.
We'll say some extracurricular activities here in AEW. Some
This guy.
backstage assaults.
Listen, you know.
At least I'm glad I got this more
Business, your
on
business
point.
up here at this, desk. So why don't you stay out of my
Rooting for Brandon Cutler.
Is that cool?
Doesn't have a chance in any of the 9 hells, but rooting for Brandon Cutler.
As a segue, but
Speaking of Dynamite, DM.
Okay, well now you've piqued my interest.
Okay.
Okay, where are we going with it?
Indeed it did, Damien.
also very familiar with the
I'm looking forward to that match. Personally, I'm such a Deanna stan. So, like, I have a hard time wanting to be like, let's go Harley, but Harley's undeniable right now.
multiple competitors. He was actually fined $10,000.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I was
Show
telling
off.
you to mind your business. Now you put it out there. Now
I ain't
all
no
this
kid to this
exposure
bitch.
this. Now thanks, Excalibur. You know what?
I win the prediction series like Antonio Inoki won the G1 before it was the G1, but the G1 nonetheless.
Underway, referee Mike Posey draws the duties, and
You
Jimmy
said duty.
Havoc
Nyla, no. You said
square off
duty.
here,
I can't.
and,
I can't.
AEW
No, but yes,
are
I'm here for everything
one of
except
the
for one half of this match.
destinations here for professional wrestling fans on YouTube. We thank you for joining us.
Not gonna lie, y'all, I almost quietly skipped this, but I'm like, no, I'd rather not have to go through it if him questioned
Jimmy
it.
Havoc saying, I can't afford to staple him. Just
See,
have to beat him the old-fashioned way.
They know what's up. I mean, you know, all's fair in love and war, right?
And this is a war, if you ask Jimmy Havoc, because he's manipulating the right hand, the right fingers of Brandon Cutler.
I want to see Brandon Cutler back in like wrestling and like proper wrestling gear and stuff. I want to see him getting his shit in. You know, he had that He had that very competitive match with Serpentico on Ring of Honor a few weeks back. That I kind of want. That reminded me how much of like serious Cutler I want to see again. And yes, I understand his character is like D&D themed, but serious, relatively speaking.
You know, weapons, but then also beat somebody, you know, with a great pinning combination.
Oh,
Intense back and
absolutely.
forth
But, you know,
technical wrestling here, though.
This man, he himself is a weapon. Look, he's got educated feet. Okay, well, Brandon Cutlery might be in control.
Right, he
now,
get
but
his shit
never
in.
mind.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes,
okay, but
sir.
let's talk about that for a second. You guys are so worried about Jimmy Havoc and his staple gun.
What's
What
up,
about
Ben?
that ridiculous
How
coat
goes?
that Brandon wore out here?
There's a lot of sharp edges on that jacket.
Exactly. Is the ref concerned about that?
Obviously not, as Havoc rolls through. Got Cutler bridging up, though. Out of
Almost
the
lost the footing there.
predicament, and now rolls underneath, looking for the backslide. Havoc escapes out of it. Oh, it starts biting the arm. Just digging into the flesh of the forearm on
I
Brandon
can't.
Cutler.
No,
Just
that's-
blatant biting.
His elbow pad got caught on his tooth.
Okay, we'll agree
Right,
to
sure.
disagree.
I mean,
I think Brandon Cutler may have some other words for that as he escapes out of the wrist lock. And now Jimmy Havoc, you can see, trying to position himself so he's at all times in front of Brandon Cutler. And just a snarching
Yeesh.
right hand there from Jimmy Havoc across the jaw of Brandon Cutler.
What did I tell you? He doesn't even need a staple gun. He's a human weapon.
And the chop to the chest.
All right. Yeah, Brian Keith versus Will Ospreay. I feel like it's going to prove to be a very interesting match. Like most people, Brian Keith may get one of his best matches this Wednesday.
Getting in the face.
Like most people wrestling Will Ospreay, I should clarify.
Lariat
That being said,
there by
do
Havoc.
want to try and keep focus here on the current show at hand. Sorry if you're not interested in the older Dynamites. Totally get it. Not everybody is interested in watching wrestling back like that. But yes, we're
Across with that elbow
currently
shot. Jimmy Havoc seems to be
focused
rattled
on
with
the
that one.
2019 side of things.
Yeah, I bet he is. Okay.
Although I
know
can't
a
blame
little
you
bit
for
of
not wanting to
sign
focus
language.
too much
I saw
on-
Cutlery
on a
threw
Jimmy
with his
Havoc
hands
match.
there. That was vulgar. The referee should disqualify him immediately.
Would you say that would be worthy of a fine here?
Absolutely.
Jimmy Havoc on the outside. He's got the staple gun.
The staple gun, the threatening stance. Like, I'll use it.
Staple gun, that would be an immediate disqualification and a fine.
We saw that spot in the Dynamite Battle Royal.
It looks. That's one of those new toasters, right? Like it's Black Friday. He's advertising.
I appreciate Your attempt to, oh, look at that Havoc with the low blow on Cutler, now biting the
It looked like he kicked him in the knee.
excuse me. And now sending Brandon Cutler to the outside. Cutler still looking for his first win here in AEW. Jimmy Havoc looking to string together some momentum as he throws Cutler into the barricade on the outside.
Those things are
Cutler flew
unforgiving.
all the way through that barricade.
And Havoc now biting. I can't even tell what part of Brandon Cutler. I think the right ear of Cutler.
Nah, I
This classic
tell him about
guardrails.
some great
Just
guardrails.
generic guardrails with a little AEW TNT banners
Havoc sent
draped
into the
over
barricade,
them.
asking for more. Cutler hits him right hand, but Havoc hits him some rights and lefts to himself.
That one rocked him. That last shot from Cutler had. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have.
Shot ducked under
Be
for
asking for
Havoc.
for punches to the
Great heads
face.
upper, in this case, heads down maneuver.
Damn.
Havoc's
Had him red.
smart. And Nyla, I mean this in the nicest way possible. You were on a bit of a losing streak here,
Okay.
but recently you have strung together a series of very impressive wins. Can you speak to what momentum means for a competitor here in All Elite Wrestling?
It means a lot, you know. AEW is kind of holding us to these wins and losses, so getting them in where I can, you know. I'm just a little bit more focused than normal. Ooh, look at that.
Havoc
Yeesh.
into the
Again.
corner. Now bringing Cutler out, cover, deep hook, 1-2.
A little bit more focused, and I think it's paying off.
And so, I mean, not only is there the the win-loss, the statistical aspect of it, but there's also the mental aspect of stringing together a few wins.
Sitting next to you, focus or something.
We're so ready for it to be like, that's all, folks.
Countering with a series of kicks and then following up that big diving knee drop. And Cutler lifting Havoc up. He's got to be thinking that he'd like to hit that TPK, but Havoc once again
A
biting
bite.
into the flesh.
No, see, it's all about
Get with these
perspective.
bites,
He
man.
was smelling him. Brandon, I smelled him earlier. Lovely new fragrance he's wearing. I
I'm
think
getting
he's
some
just
Marko
trying to
actually
figure out
today.
what
Must this.
Look at this, Cutler.
No, for real. Yeah, we're getting. It's looking like the main event of Dark this week is going to be Jurassic Express versus Proud and Powerful in tag action, which I'm here for.
Spin.
Proud and Powerful needs to rebound after that Private Party loss, for sure. And Jurassic Party is kind of Jurassic Express is kind of
You see, I'm not surprised at that. because
looking for a win to
doing
get some
moves like
momentum
that just
started. Kind of
takes
to the
the
point
best out of you.
commentary's making here with how much momentum matters with records.
Supporting Havoc's dead weight. Oh, the foot stopped driving his boots into the chest of Cutler.
See?
And now Jimmy Havoc, once again, going to work on Brandon Cutler, standing on the middle rope. Could be thinking a suplex to the floor.
Okay. Yeah, let's
Cutler trying to
not.
fight his way free, driving in those
Honestly,
right
I
hands
should
to the
check the
rim.
description myself because I'm not.
Havoc on that middle rope.
It's like I have a
Stunt.
committed to
Gets
memory.
his legs swept
Yo,
down.
we're getting
Cutler.
both Lucha Brothers in singles action on Dynamite. That sounds like fun.
Over the top, the leg drop, driving Havoc into the
Jurassic
apron.
Party is a lit name, though, for real.
That was impressive. I'll give credit.
Would Jurassic Party have been like a super team of the Young Bucks and Jurassic Express?
And that outside area of the ring, so many unnatural angles on the outside as we take another look at Cutler.
Yo, I hate that I didn't see that the first time. That was awesome.
That might have been an illegal move. Did he roll for that?
Did he roll for that?
Drop, cover, 1, 2.
Cheeky.
No, Havoc kicks
Obviously,
out. Cutler was
very
looking
clearly,
for that far
past
leg, and
Havoc's
put the pressure
AC,
on the
if he
shoulders of
hit
Havoc.
with it.
I think you might be right there. He's
Super Park Party.
Acid Rainmaker.
God.
1, 2, 3, and that is it. Jimmy Havoc.
There it is. I feel like the finish to a Super Park Party match would be the double super kick into Jungle Boy. Oh, not Jungle Boy. Luchasaurus doing the
Cutlery is smart. He'll
back
get these
suplex
seconds
roll
there.
through 450 into the power bomb that Jungle Boy hits him with.
He should
The move called Jurassic Express, really.
in the dice box on Spotify. Maybe he'll
Oh, he's about to
learn
staple
things.
this to his head. Oh no, he's about to staple this to his head. I hate this.
As soon as he wakes up from that
Also, the camera that this is from is like
after he hit that lariat, it was
has a different level of saturation to it. You see that? How his pants just went from pink to red?
Nice toaster.
Oh, he's got the staple gun and
To be fair, Jungle Boy is now part of the Elite. We just kind of got one missing link to moving parts. The way he's like, I want to use this staple gun on somebody, so I'm going to bring a check with the money that's going to cost me the fine for doing it.
You stapling your freaking check to my head?
Enough.
The hell is that about?
Jimmy, you got fined before, you're going to get fined again. I don't know how many checks it's going to
I'm
take.
going to stop you there, mate. I'm going to stop you there because I think you'll find that I paid the fine. I stapled the check to his head. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted.
You think that's funny?
The money. Yeah, it's pretty funny, mate. When you signed Jimmy Havoc, you signed a liability, unfortunately, and you all knew that, okay? If I want to get drunk and fight in bars, I'm going to get drunk and fight in bars. If I want to
That's the
staple
problem, buddy.
something to someone's head, then I'm going to staple something to someone's head. So there's your next check for the next time I do it. You stay away from me if I were you. See you later.
Okay, so there you hear it. AEW management will fine Jimmy Havoc $10,000 each and every time he uses the staple gun, and obviously he does not care about that. And you know, that's very disturbing.
It's so disturbing.
How do you have the money to do
He
that?
doesn't even care about
Like,
the
for
money.
real, how do you have the money to just be like,
That has been extremely disturbing has been the special looks that we've had
I can't.
on the Dark
Staples
Order.
aren't the most painful thing you could do, but I would not like to unnecessarily take it from a dark match, especially for for real. This clip. Saw it before. Wait, no, we have seen it before, haven't we? Should we watch it or should we skip?
Who are you? We are one. I said, who are you? Your friends will doubt the progress you have made. They will say no to you. And why? Because society has failed you. Because your friends have failed you. Because your family has failed you. But we, the Dark Order, will not. With us, you will reach a potential you never knew you had. You will have purpose, like my very first pupil. Great, because he lent me his ear and heard my teachings. Because the Dark Order is all powerful. Because we could be anyone or anything. We could be the politician. We could be a teacher. We could be the person who takes care of your children. We are ever knowing. Because we are everyone. We are everything. And we are one. We are one. Are you?
I love how there's a few people not wearing masks.
Well, this is weird and creepy and frightening all rolled up into one. You ever been involved in a cult?
No, and I don't want to
think
know
so.
anything about it.
Wow. Neither do I. The Dark Order. More to come on them, I'm sure, in the weeks here on AEW.
I'm gonna go
Dark
immediately to
Order
this. Looks
Dynamite
like a
Card.
mod's not of his group meeting.
From Chicago, the American Nightmare Cody made his return to the ring, and then
The Dark
all this
Union.
happened.
Cody just getting medically cleared earlier this week to come back for his first match since Full Gear. You see that scar over his right eye. Beautiful cutter off the middle.
Join the mod order.
Timing, coordination, strength.
And now steps through.
You
Oh, look at
join
that. Oh,
mods.
number 4. Cody
Join
forcing
mods.
Matt next to tap out.
MJF, we don't have to wait. Let's do this right here. Let's do that right now.
Oh. Look at this behind.
What the hell's that?
The blade.
The blade! The blade emerging from underneath the ring! The Butcher not far behind emerging!
They picked their spot. They got a wounded man who just got cleared, but he's not 100%. You can tell. Look at this wrist. These guys know exactly what they're doing. Who sent these people here?
Well, now we know who brought him here. It's the Bunny, Allie. Got the Butcher, the Blade, and the Bunny.
The bunny was something else.
What a weird and crazy debut for the Butcher, the Blade, and the
Agreed. Very much mercenary vibes here.
competitors make their way down the ramp. John Moxley will make his way through the crowd, but these three came up from the ring, underneath the ring.
Appreciate you, fam.
Scariest thing
Yeah,
ever,
it's a little
but
chill at the moment for Dark. Tends to be, but
because our next match here on Dark is
if there's
Shawn
anything
Spears
I know about the
with
rewinds, it tends to
Blanchard.
ramp up in
He
energy as
goes up
time goes
against
on.
Concrete Rose, Sonny Kiss.
Let's go.
The self-proclaimed chairman of AEW in singles competition coming up next here.
Post-perspective intergender match here.
It's about to go down. Oh, he's focused. Look at him.
The chairman cometh. Sorry, this was a great theme. No one can convince me otherwise. This is a great theme.
Tully Blanchard from Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, Shawn Spears.
Since Shawn Spears has come under the tutelage of Tully Blanchard, one of the legends of professional wrestling, he has uncovered a vicious streak that lies within. And if there's one person that knows about a vicious streak, there's none other than the person sitting to my left, Nyla Rose.
Yeah, look, the focus
Yes, why? I don't know. It's just like he has arrived, and it's funny, right? Because in hindsight, like first off, at the time I thought it was a great idea. Oh yes, let's pair Tully Blanchard with him. But I feel like what Shawn Spears is doing now, currently, with like his own little, you know, I don't want to say cult, but his own group, his own little following. I think that's exactly where he should be. I feel like that would have done him great at this time, even.
Looking to improve it here tonight.
Imagine if he had just a couple of goons or something.
Not only Shawn Spears, but the X factor that Tully Blanchard represents on the outside.
Oh, no doubt about it. See, Tully's been around the block a bit. He knows.
I also like him working in the Long Boys better than the Trunks. I don't know, he just looks like a more serious competitor. You know what I mean?
Tully Blanchard, one of the preeminent minds here in professional wrestling, a master strategist. But
Of course, for clarity's sake, for those watching along on their own feed, we will be skipping the AEW Control Center portion of Dark like we've usually been doing. So that usually comes up in between the second to last and last match on Dark, which in this case will be after this one.
you can order the replay on BR Live right
But
now.
just letting y'all know.
Wow. I'm focused
Intense
on this
lockup.
match.
Collar and elbow tie up. Yeah, I would hope that you don't order the replay right now. But referee Rick Knox calling for the clean break. Sonny Kiss and Shawn Spears.
Another little detail about Sonny Kiss, just to clarify, is that even here, she identified as gender fluid, but since has come out as trans. So while they use he/him pronouns for her, that's no longer accurate.
And Spears with that top wrist lock, driving
Just
Sonny
wanted to
Kiss
throw
down.
that out there.
Sonny rolls through, though.
It's been said a few times before, but yeah.
Look at Spears maintaining control of the wrist.
What you gotta do. Sonny's just too wiggly. He's like a wiggle worm.
And now this standing back.
Way
hand
too
with a
athletic.
single hand, countering
Like
out the wrist
nothing
lock.
floated with that
Ducks
hands.
the
Like I
leg.
almost feel like she needed to use her hands, like her hand for the backflip.
That's unnatural. That's
When Spears went for the kick, Sonny counters. Only a 1 count there.
now he's a jiggle worm. How is somebody that flexible? That doesn't not. It's,
One count off the cover, starts throwing ass.
From Spears.
Where has Sonny been lately?
Fixed for a moment, but regains his focus.
She
Pressure on the
eventually, her contract ran out for AEW in like 2022, I think it was.
that's the focus
And since then,
in
she's
those
just kind of
eyes.
been
Tully
doing her own
Blanchard.
thing elsewhere.
Whoa. Spears.
Now I feel the need to
Flex the
check.
That's a
Cage
10 as far
match.
as I'm concerned. That was incredible. Spears gonna mess around and get cast in a
Yeah,
ring.
actually, yeah, no, I'm curious. Wow, she actually wrestled
Sonny Kiss up.
on the Jericho Cruise. It was the Women's Oceanic Title Tournament semifinal.
Backs up Spears to the
Lost to Tasha Steelz. It's been working for Enjoy.
strike.
Actually, he's a champion over there.
Right where he
From the
wants
looks
him.
of it.
And
PWM.
Cover, hook of the far leg. 1, 2.
That was pretty
Oh,
cool.
she wrestled LA Catch about a year ago on GCW.
How do you prepare for somebody like Sonny Kiss? So
I should be paying
athletic,
this match
but
more
so
attention.
unorthodox? Even Tully Blanchard, I would say, has a hard time scouting somebody
Oh,
like
I haven't
Sonny.
seen everything. Yeah, no, same. I only saw the ROH show that came from it.
Just having him in the corner has got to be a confidence boost. Who does Sonny have in his corner? Tinkerbell? I don't know. I don't see anything.
Sonny slammed face first to the barricade, and this is the vicious streak of Shawn Spears
Damn.
that has been awoken by Tully Blanchard. Oh,
Oh my God.
the spine of Sonny Kiss driven.
Normally those like
ring apron.
Florida apron
Don't
spots
waste time. Get in the ring.
usually don't feel that impactful unless it's on the edge of the apron. That was a harsh landing. I actually got some height on her before the
Sonny
landing.
Kiss is going to have his work cut out for him. I mean, this is effectively a handicap match for him. He's got Tully on the outside, barking orders, looking for opportunities, looking for openings.
Hey, Excalibur, would you say Sonny's got his twerk cut out for him?
I might say that.
Shut up.
Nyla.
Sonny Kiss.
Nyla is making this thing. Nyla's really giving Taz a run for his money, is what she's doing. Because she's really making me feel like this is the best dark commentary duo. And C4, we're done here.
Cover 1, 2.
Didn't even hook a leg. Understandable, that running DVD is gnarly.
7, 8, 9, and all the way up to 10.
An impressive, emphatic victory for the chairman.
Isn't it just Wyatt? Yes.
Shawn Spears, and it looks like Spears, after some words from Tully Blanchard, is not done. Spears sending Sonny Kiss to the outside.
Okay, actually, got your twerk cut out for you. That's a...
No, no. Oh, the spike pile.
Bro, are your knees good for this? Totally.
I mean, the match is over, so...
Like, you're not even doing it in the ring, either.
Tully Blanchard and Shawn Spears, their path of destruction here in AEW continue.
Okay, another win for Shawn Spears, the self-proclaimed chairman of AEW, and I get it, wins and losses are what it's all about, but what's this spike pile driver business about? You heard Excalibur, rightly so, say that he is laying a path of destruction through AEW. Somebody's going to get seriously hurt from this spike pile driver. It's something that officials need to look at.
They do need to look at it. The match was already done. The win was already on his side. I'm not understanding what is the point. Why is Shawn Spears and Tully Blanchard continuing to inflict damage and pain on their opponents once they already won the match?
Well, Tully often said, and he's even told me, he said, I want Shawn to be more aggressive. I understand being more aggressive. I don't get this.
I'm at a loss for words like you.
Oh, God. What?
A little bit of the bubbly is the perfect stocking stuffer. A little bit of the bubbly. Supplies are limited. Order now.
The music is the best part of this for me.
Watch AEW Dynamite every Wednesday at 8 on TNT.
Yep, here's the control center bit. All right, gonna find where this ends. Oh, hey. Okay, so you know what I've learned, y'all? I can... Never mind. I don't need to be talking about that. That was a thumbnail fodder. Okay. 31:59 from the looks of it. But yes, I've constantly struggled with making these new thumbnails because each Dynamite has a different layout in this era. So I'm trying to keep up with that. And thankfully I found an easy source to find those because Google has not been friendly to me on that. And I know that the production side of things isn't something everyone's interested in, but I feel the need to share it. Anyways, yes, 31:59 is the timestamp on this dark in case anybody's looking to keep up on their own end. I'll give it a few seconds. Alrighty. Countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
Shocking loss tonight, guys. Best friends. Where do we go from here?
I don't care. You know why? Because we are the best tag team in the universe. The Lucha Brothers y tenemos cero miedo.
Oh? Christopher Daniels still wants that smoke. Understandably so. Y'all dropped him on his head, dog. He did the Cody Rhodes spot, the Cody Rhodes Kevin Owens spot before it was cool.
So now the bad blood
Oh, this is still Control Center
the
stuff.
Lucha Brothers will enter a brand new chapter as Christopher Daniels will meet Pentagon Jr. coming up on AEW Dynamite. Plus much, much more tomorrow night live from Champaign, Illinois, and only on TNT, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central.
Now, in addition to all of that, we heard this from Jon Moxley last week on Dynamite.
Oh, okay, no. I'm going to skip this more. My bad. Wow, that's promos. A long one. All right. Oh my goodness. There's so much more. What the fuck? All right, y'all. This will be a segment. 3708. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
WTix.com.
Jurassic Planet.
The Jurassic terrain. It's a haven of lush vegetation, teeming with some of the finest examples of wild animals. Jungle Boy. He's quite the specimen, capable of traversing on 2 limbs or on 4. Part chimpanzee, Jungle Boy is a deft hunter. He's also one of the cleanest animals you'll find. One must always be mindful in the Jurassic terrain. Ferocious creatures lurk in the depths. Luchasaurus, king of the jungle. He has the teeth of a carnivore, but really, he's just an angry herbivore.
All right.
Luchasaurus does not like to be bothered during his supper time. But he's always ready for a fight.
This.
Together, Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy can hunt down and kill any predator. No, it's just a baby saurus, and a naughty one at that.
No.
Marko Stunt, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, Jurassic Express. Together again.
Now let's go back to the ring for our next bout here on AEW Dark. Jurassic Express meets Santana and Ortiz.
They actually got Marko Stunt in the Babysaurus mask.
The following tag team match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
The greatest dumb thing. Yes, wasn't it just? It's like such. It's like so great and so dumb, but so great. These lads do not have wins. Oh my goodness. Look at these winless lads over here. Oh no. They're about to get got. They're in there with Proud and Powerful, hungry off the back of their loss, and Private Party. Their only loss in the company, mind you. Baby Saurus. What did he have to say? Like he was commentating for CMLL.
Now these two lovely neighborhood boys.
And their opponents
Same
from
thing.
New York, New York.
Oh, that's right. We got the extended show.
Ortiz, proud and
Proud.
powerful.
Santana and proud and powerful members of Chris Jericho's inner circle.
Man, I loved this team so much.
Caused absolute chaos. They blindsided Dustin Rhodes. And tomorrow night in Champaign, Illinois, your main event of the evening.
Marko's Stunt getting down because he knows it's a bop. He knows it's a bop.
Team of Dustin Rhodes and the Young Bucks. A match that you will not want to miss.
Oh, heck no. That is, as we say, a dynamite.
You say, no, don't you try to make me floss.
But
Who do you have in my match on the AEW? Oh, it's coming up. It's in like 2 matches. Yeah.
young and hungry Jurassic
So it's on playback, you know.
I mentioned, still looking for their
It's
first
from my 10-year wrestling career before the pandemic took me out.
Wish them all the best, but if they got those chanclas with them, then
How it goes?
I don't know. It's all
What's
high
up, man?
call.
referee Aubrey Edwards drawing the duties for this matchup.
Hey, you said duty.
I can't. Nyla is so
Santana and
unserious.
Ortiz suffering their first
Yes, Jesse, I grew up wanting to be a wrestler. When I discovered, from the time I discovered wrestling at 12 up until I was like 18, I was like, this is what I want to do. But then around the time I was 18, I kind of just came to the conclusion that I was too small for pro wrestling. In 2013, I just wasn't, I didn't have access to enough wrestling to convince me that somebody my size, I'm 5'5", would be able to like make it in pro wrestling. So I just kind of found other interests, and I dove into other passions like art. But yeah, always been a pro wrestling fan, so it's always kept me around. And a couple years ago, I went down to my local indie after one thing led to another, and I tried a day, and they were doing some basic roles and stuff like that, and they were really telling me that I had a knack for it, and I could have really been in it if I wanted to, but I was kind of shell-shocked by pro wrestling culture. So I find myself a little more comfortable on this side of the barricade.
with experience and with a pronounced mean streak, Nyla.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's pretty cool that Marko Stunt's teacher let him, have off to come here and do this. What's he in, like 4th grade?
It's actually Thanksgiving break.
Oh, wow.
Marko Stunt with the Rugrats shirt is great.
About to say a clean break there from Santana,
Future
but
CVV. Appreciate you, dude. Yo, if I could be half the man Chris Van Vliet is, I would be beyond successful. Man is a gem to humanity.
That's why they say
Short Kings rise up. Sit down and be more comfortable.
power advantage. Dropping Jungle Boy to the
Ryan
canvas.
Evans.
Jungle Boy escaping. And now
Yeah, I've seen that, Damien. It's something I'll care to be interested in more if it gets more more traffic. But it doesn't really seem like anything that I as a fan should be bothered with or invested in for now.
Marko's going to kill you, but I think it's going to take more than that to intimidate Proud and Powerful.
A little bit more than that, and I think they're going to bring it to bring that intimidation to Jungle Boy. I mean, this kid, I heard.
Which wrestling podcast do I listen to? Usually the big ones. I lived off of Wrestle Talk podcast for years on end. Eventually found myself drifting over to Fightful. Dabbled in Steven Larson for a bit, but I find myself most comfortably listening to Fightful podcasts, preferably the Sour Graphs podcast if they have them. Just not so much because I view wrestling that pessimistically, but rather just because it's a very fun time and a very fun community.
Has been raised by the return of Luchasaurus.
Yeah, but where is he tonight? Quite frankly, I think he might be the weak link. He's holding him back.
Grap City is a podcast I try to go out of my way to listen to because I'm so busy nowadays that I don't really have much time to listen to them outside of like going to the gym and stuff or like traversing. So even then I have to be really selectful. Denise Salcedo, big fan of hers.
I can see how
I specify her even though she's worked with all the aforementioned names because she's her own person on top of the fact that she's worked with everybody.
Stop to the back of the head. And cannonball.
Absolutely not, Damien. They don't got my attention with that, especially with the petty time in which they're going to have it air each week. Like, no.
Look at
look
this.
at those shots.
Hammer and anvil elbows. They're from Marko Stunt.
The concept in itself seems so insulting in several ways. I won't get into that.
Through the air.
I'll start ranting.
You could hear it from here. It sounded like the old Power Rangers.
That elbow.
The fact that they're not competing in front of crowds, your indie talent are not competing in front of crowds, while your homegrown ones are the ones that are. It's just It seems like it's very backwards.
you know, again, like I said, I'll give credit.
Favors going in Raw, Steven Larson. Just like the personality a bit more. Yeah, I totally get that. CV Wrestle Talk, what culture like I watch when the topic's good. Totally hear that. Yeah, you see Steven Larson for me, like, don't get me wrong, they are very neutral in their perspectives, you know. It's just like sometimes certain opinions don't really mesh with me, and it's like, yeah, you know, have your opinions and all that. No issue with that, but it's more so like I'll only really listen to Going in Raw if I've already exhausted, if I have enough time to have exhausted the podcast that like Wrestle Talk and Fightful already. Or if it's like a big news topic going around, then I want to like hear everybody's perspective on it, you know. But no, that's what I love about it. Is like we're so in pro wrestling, not just pro wrestling promotions, but like supplementary pro wrestling content all across the board is so rich in flavor nowadays that everybody can really have a piece of the pie, enjoy what they enjoy, and like have a space that they'd be comfortable in. This and a random dude on Go Sold WatchaMania. Yo, appreciate it, Doug. I honestly did a couple of podcast gimmicks when WatchaMania was in its infancy, but they didn't really stand the test of time. One was a blind review of 90s pro wrestling on WWF and WCW. Yo, the way he yoinked Marko up. And then another one was Gablash, which I would use periodic, like monthly or so. It would really just be a pay-per-view post-show kind of thing, meant to address the main news going around in pro wrestling. It wouldn't even be like an exact review. It's just like all the names I've mentioned before, they cover that ground so much. I don't feel like me trying to do the exact same thing could be more informative or entertaining. Maybe if I were to do that for like GCW or New Japan, because they don't have much of that on this side of the globe in YouTube, you know? Although, shout out to Lyric Wrestling, my understanding is that she keeps up with a lot with the New Japan and Japanese wrestling in general. And then, of course, there's Church of Joshi, which, you know, as the name implies. Shout out to Tony in the Ring and Caleb Vision.
The vertical suplex, allowing all that blood to drain down to the head of Marko Stunt.
The Marko games are being played here.
He's fading. He's fading. This is almost over. Get ready. I'm gonna go get my bags packed. I'm ready. Come on. Let's wrap this right here. Right here.
And once again, just exchange it.
Appreciate that though, Gio. Just really.
Look at how red the upper body.
Marks like that remind me that I'm doing something right here, because you know, like I've been on YouTube in particular for over 2 years now, and like when I think about it from a certain perspective, I'm like, damn, you know, a lot of people would really want their channel to be bigger right now, and like, yeah, would I like that? Sure, but like I don't know. I feel like that'll come when it comes. The journey has been so worth it, you know? The destination. There isn't even really a set destination.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Right there. Causing some impact on the back, then having the blood drain. These guys, they are just, it's beyond words.
Finally, into the Falcon Arrow. He did the deal.
Marko Stunt, and you have to imagine how disoriented Marko is after being in that upside down position for almost 2 minutes.
He's probably ready to tap.
Imagine tapping out while being held upside down in the suplex.
They just need to get him back in the ring, and they're gonna put him away, like you put the groceries away when you get back from the bodega.
Ortiz, really digging those. I mean, using those
Condom Richie,
fingernails all
Mike Richie Santana.
Of Marko Stunt.
Did a little do-si-do. Oh, they got caught and met in the middle.
Just driven together.
Rough.
Ortiz rolls underneath to break the count, but Jurassic Express in a bad way on the outside. Nyla, what can they do to counteract this assault by Proud and Powerful?
At this stage in the game, I think their best option is to just get in the ring, lay down, get pins, and then they can enjoy the rest of their Thanksgiving break. Because right now, Proud and Powerful are just taking it to these guys. Like, what's going to be left of them when this is over? They're clamoring for a victory, They're not going to get it here, and I don't think they're going to get it another night if they just keep taking.
Okay, for a second I thought the chair was busted. I'm like, that doesn't look like a good idea.
Setting up a couple chairs on the outside.
All right, left from the machine.
I mean,
Smart and resourceful. That's what these guys are.
oh, vicious chop from Santana.
100% agree, Wyatt. That's why I'm like, I'm not sitting here being like, damn, what? Why aren't we bigger and shit? Like, you know, like if that comes, it comes. Like, this is still worth its weight in gold and the fun that it brings.
Driving Stunt and Jungle Boy to the floor.
Cut to that camera. I want to hear Ortiz asking us how cool they are.
Resourceful, dangerous and innovative. The list could go on.
And just Santana.
Yo, I appreciate Nyla putting them over so much. And imagine the alternate universe where Nyla is the third member of Proud and Powerful.
And now Marko Stunt being brought to the center.
Imagine Nyla is a part of that entrance coming out with the flag and shit. Throwing up the hand signs. Yo, that'd be hilarious.
Gave Ortiz some pointers on how to properly apply that lion tamer.
Definitely, these guys they're a unit. They work so well together. I'm sure they're trading secrets in the back and giving each other pointers and tips and helpful hints and life hacks and all of that.
And Santana and Ortiz already one of the great tag teams, not just here in AEW, but in professional wrestling in general. And then to have a mind like Chris Jericho backing that up, that makes them just that much more dangerous. Marko going for the tag, but Ortiz.
Because he was aware.
1, 2. Only a 2 count there from referee Aubrey Edwards. Marko rolls underneath, tags out to Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy hits the ring, ducks under the lariat, takes Santana off the apron. Ortiz eats a back.
And also, not for nothing, Wyatt. Flow mode is a thing that we will absolutely implement if it comes to it, just for the sake of making sure we can keep up with interactions and stuff like that. Because, yeah, I can tell y'all right now, as much as we've talked about those podcasters and all that, and it's not a knock on their business model or anything, because it works for them, and the people, their communities are happy to participate, but I don't want to ever become a pay-to-chat environment, you know? And I've said that behind the scenes to the mods and stuff, but just out loud, I want y'all to know that that's never something I want to get to, where it's like, oh, we're only going to read the chats you pay money for. That just isn't, that's not what this is.
Impressive offense, some flurry from
And again, not a knock on the business models of others who get by that way, the communities that indulge and enjoy that environment, you know. It's just
And that's the brilliance of
to each their own.
They've been doing this
Okay, the quarter roll into the shoulder check was interesting in concept. I think he could have stood to come through with some more momentum. Just follow through on the roll, you know. It's easier said than done. 10 minutes deep into a match like this.
Bandera sends Santana up and over the top. Right hand blocked by Santana, shoulder to the midsection. Santana goes over the top looking for sunset flip. Jungle Boy hanging onto that middle rope for
You know, when you really think about it, pro wrestling is just a really high intensity CrossFit exercise.
No, oh, Marko Stunt coming off the top. I think that might have caught
That angle was a rough one. Step up into the tornado DDT. Nice. Yo. Yo, let's go. Still kicking out of it.
Marko on instinct alone went for the cover, and I think
Our Lord and Savior with the freaking CrossFit Seth freaking CrossFit Jesus Rollins. No, for real though. Like that's the way he and honestly him doing CrossFit, or rather me finding out that he did CrossFit, helps me realize that I'm like, you know, when you think about it, that's kind of what pro wrestling is. Like all of a sudden, now like picking up a person is an exercise.
And now Jungle Boy has Santana up on the shoulders. Marko Stunt into the flipping cutter. 1, 2, no, Santana.
Oh, I kind of bought it. But then you think of like all the running you're doing, like all of the cardio you're getting in.
Jungle Boy and Marko Stunt very nearly coming away with a victory after that banana peel. And now Marko calling for the 450.
Oh, I thought he was saying he had gas. What's going on here?
What? No, he was saying he had gas. What's going on?
Now Marko's got to pick his poison.
Yep.
Went for that Dragon Rana.
he took way too long.
He did not go. It was just going to be a regular Hurricane Rana. Oh! Holy crap.
Marko flat.
Good.
The Liger bomb. Oh, the boot. Hook of the
Oh, man, is perished. Cut off Jungle Boy, and they're done. Back in their winning ways. Crowd powerful.
Ortiz.
Here are your winners, proud and powerful.
Santana and Ortiz able to bounce back from that loss to Private Party with an impressive victory over Jurassic Express here tonight. Continuing the winning ways of the Inner Circle.
Yeah, they bounced back all right. They bounced back like Marko bounced off the mat. Good.
Yeah, that alley-oop in particular was just gross. Hey, nice, Acid. Welcome in, by the way. Hope your weekend's been good to you.
Of Marko's stunt.
Glad you got yourself a fresh cut.
And now, their Inner Circle stablemate, Sammy Guevara. ABV, always be vlogging, is Sammy Guevara. Coming out with the live stream, celebrating. Oh, no,
And there they go.
continue the assault. Continuing to lay in punishment to Jurassic Express.
I dig those shoes,
Silver
though,
lining.
that Sammy's
Now
wearing.
they're gonna be internet famous.
That's right, rate, review, and subscribe to Sammy Guevara on YouTube. And I think business has just picked up here in Chicago.
What is he doing here? Isn't there a animal tamer somewhere?
Sammy Guevara.
The way he looked at the camera.
Chokeslam attempt. Oh, that question mark kick knocks
You
down
look like he was trying to catch the bottom part of the kick. Nice.
Santana walked right into that thrust kick. And now Ortiz charging in. Steps over, does the knee lift. The tape knocks Ortiz
Nice.
back. And Luchasaurus. Now the double goozle blocked by Santana Ortiz. Shots to the midsection. Guevara running knee strike.
Okay, now these guys are working together. See.
And the Inner Circle has no shortage of history with Luchasaurus. Oh, the wild swing.
Bro, what are you?
The tail whip takes down Santana. The roundhouse takes down Guevara.
Yo. Absolutely sick with it. And then the moonsault. Flex on. Oh, elbow drop bonus. That was rough.
Dinosaur.
Luchasaurus, the one-man wrecking crew.
I miss this Luchasaurus.
Imagine. He has his sights set on the man that has just emerged.
Who's walking down?
He needs to have his sights on this tranquilizer dart headed right to the ring in the name of Big Hurt Jake Hager.
The undefeated MMA superstar, the Big Hurt Jake Hager. Backing up Santana Ortiz and Sammy Guevara. Hager and Luchasaurus. Will we see them square off? Luchasaurus looking for a fight.
Yeah, well, he's a stupid dinosaur. I mean, they tried to fight meteors. Come on.
And now Hager in the ring. Could this be the night where we see them square off?
Oh, Excalibur doing his best to not crack. You could hear the heightening of his voice. He was smiling through that.
But Luchasaurus
Literally begging for trouble. And I think he's found it.
Oh, Hager with the didn't take Luchasaurus off his feet.
Oh, but neither did that kick.
These two behemoths teeing off on one another. Dead center of the ring. Hager, wild
Ducked.
swing and a miss. Luchasaurus got Hager locked up. Hager fighting with all his strength. But Santana and Ortiz overwhelming Luchasaurus. The numbers are
Inner
just
Circle
too much.
jumping him.
Oh, but look at this. The men that Proud and Powerful will face tomorrow night.
Oh,
The Bucks.
I think they kicked the thoughts out of their head. Good Lord.
And now, Luchasaurus has Sammy Guevara up And plants him down. And the
Eight shit.
Oh, he's got the phone. They've got his phone. That's theft. That is theft of property.
No way.
Sammy
Watch him do what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream.
And Sammy Guevara, he'll be in action tomorrow night, teaming up with Santana Ortiz.
Hey there, Chris Gamma. Welcome in. You could check out the cards for both Dark and Dynamite in the description below. However, this is the final. This is the closing segment of Dynamite of Dark, rather. It's the closing segment of Dark. The alley-oop into the destroy here was great.
The Sammy whammy.
What a way to cap off AEW Dark for myself, Excalibur, and Nyla Rose. Tony Schiavone, we send it back to you in the studio in Atlanta.
Well, the inner circle, Santana and Ortiz,
This is not the
they
studio
run
in
a
Atlanta.
big
This is
circle, and we'll see
the
tomorrow
arena
night what happens
before
when
the
they
show,
team with
some
Sammy
week or another.
Guevara in six-man tag team action to meet Dustin Rhodes. and
Yep.
the Bucks will team for the first time ever on AEW Dynamite, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central Time.
We're about to catch that match right now.
You're on Dark next week, and hopefully you won't be called into action at ringside, but you're very versatile.
I'm ready for whatever they need me to do. I'm going to wear as many hats as possible.
A lot of things going on in AEW right now, a lot of excitement going on. We're having a great time, I know. A lot of weird things are happening. But I think
But yes,
AEW
y'all,
is
now it's
right.
time to get Dynamite fired up for yourselves. If you have Triller TV, specifically if you have AEW Plus on Triller TV, I got y'all on the current episode of AEW Dynamite right here. Well, the current episode that we'll be watching will be the 10th episode of Dynamite ever.
We'll see you tomorrow night on TNT for AEW
There
Dynamite.
you are.
Next week right here on AEW Dark.
But yes, before then, we'll be taking ourselves a quick break before the top of the hour and we'll get started. So, apologies on that front. Let me get some music going for us in the meantime. Alrighty. Be right back, y'all. And at her turn. And Rhea has arrived. Welcome in, Rhea. Welcome in. And, yes, Rhea. There you go. You are correct. But yes, I think we're going to put a pause to that music so we can get started on Dynamite. Hopefully everyone's had time to pull it up on their own end. If they're going to have it on their own end, start at the 0 dot portion. We'll be actually starting with the intro this time, I believe. But yeah, with that being said, we get started in 3, 2, 1, go. You were right, you doubted me? What? Oh, hold on, you're not that accurate. Let's slow down there. We got a bigger center screen this time. All right. Yo, look at this place. Oh, am I? Okay. You know, if you say so. Hey, we got the ramp down to the ring gimmick again. I've never been too fond of those. But alas, that's what we have. I miss this theme. I desire for it to return. Boo, no pearls, flops, losers, boring. It's been 5 minutes right here. Go ahead. First match in Santana or Ortiz assault. That's right.
And they are back together once again after that assault, courtesy of Santana Ortiz that took out Matt Jackson.
Joining them from Austin, Texas, weighing 230 pounds. Well, they call him
Ah, this theme is a bum.
Dustin Rhodes. Oh, Tony, he's the oldest son of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
He's got the little tassels too.
And he's a young man.
He hit the Young Bucks bit.
Or how healed is it? Do we know that?
Well, we don't know that, Jim. And as Caliber mentioned, it's great to see Matt Jackson back. It's great to see Dustin Rhodes back as well.
Dustin, the natural, returning from that that radial fracture of his left forearm.
And loves the
He's
Boo,
still
no
wearing the
pearls.
cast, but he has been cleared for action. And
Who doesn't roast the
Dustin
face?
first
Damn title in 5 years. I want to imagine what that title you're gonna have in 5 years. Just defend it already. And just being like,
from Houston, Texas, weighing 184 pounds.
whose lady is this?
Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. Well, first of all, who's they?
Yeah, I agree.
And secondly, Sammy Guevara. I said this a long time ago.
Given his nickname by father figure, Sammy. Good for him.
Even though that got banned online, but
It's just so pretentious. This foreshadowing?
Sammy Guevara's going to be a
I
star sooner than later.
guess. Get to hear this banging ass theme again.
Praise. You mentioned his name, Eddie Guerrero.
Same personality. The dialogue when he talked with him, they're so much alike.
Analyze.
Joining in from New York, at combined weight of 425 pounds.
Oh, I see what you're saying now, right? In regards to... Yeah, right? It's so funny seeing Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes being on the opposite side of this feud.
I would be inclined to agree, and you know who else agrees? The ranking committee here at AEW. Santana
Loaded sock is their weapon of choice.
contenders.
Excellent.
AEW World Tag Team titles based on the rankings released every Friday on AE Wrestling on Twitter.
They are one of the most dynamic and vicious tag teams that we've seen break into pro wrestling in a long, long time. Look at this. Baseballs in
That is their weapon of choice. And all three of their opponents have felt the wrath of that slapjack.
Members of the Inner Circle, proud followers of the AEW World Championship.
I'm literally just riding to the song right now. I'm sorry for the silence, y'all. He's a bad that I always forget which one to say.
The upside of Sammy Guevara.
Right.
To identify that here in All Elite Wrestling was Chris Jericho. He identified that about Santana and Ortiz, and well, he
Pants, Santana. Shorts, Ortiz.
Sammy G and Dustin. Oh, starting to get out here. Dustin's probably got.
And yeah, shirtless one is Santana. I don't know why I couldn't just answer your question outright. My bad. Nice with the arm drag, though. It's not like that. It's just that he goes together. Yeah. No, I can't. No, I kind of understand where you're coming from, Rhea. I've done similar. It's not that way. I get it. Still, it's like, come on. It's more so coming from a fan like, you should know this by now. As the person who's constantly mixing up names in New Japan.
Every single week there's something new in their playbook.
And now Santana Ortiz.
Me, in case that wasn't clear enough.
Rhodes isolated in the corner. Sammy Guevara.
Nice. He shot out of that corner like a cannon.
Lariat from a long-rangey Dustin Rhodes.
And you think Dustin Rhodes has any pent-up aggression?
Hey, I would use that cast as a weapon.
No, I mean Alba. Wait, no, yes, Alba. I mean, good. Never let me forget.
Champaign, Illinois. Okay, I think we need to mention something about Dustin's get-up here. I've never seen him wear tassels before.
Yeah.
And now Matt Jackson up to the top.
There's no way he hasn't. Surely he wore tassels early in his career, like somewhere in the early '90s, right? Pre-Gold Dust era, you know. Pepperidge Farm also remembers. I will not stand for this island disrespect. Neither will I. Okay, I'm a big island non-proprietor, so shame me appropriately.
Take another look at this. Matt Jackson coming off the top of the crossbody. Then Dustin off the apron with the senton.
Nice. That camera angle is great with the double dive.
Offense flying around here, folks. Glad you're with us here tonight. From Champaign, Illinois, the beautiful campus of the Fighting Illini, Tony.
Fighting Illini, and we've been welcomed here with open arms. We've been having a great time the last couple of days.
Nice.
What a great counter maneuver there by Matt Jackson. Into the Northern Light suplex. Goes for the second one. Looking for the trifecta.
Sammy G's getting ragdolled.
Tremendous strength there from Matt, and now rolls through. Look at this. Capture Santana.
I was going to say, cut me some slack. When it comes to NXT, cut me some slack.
And you have to remember that lower back was what Santana and Ortiz targeted.
And sure enough, Matt Jackson might have come back a little too soon here. The double buckle bomb.
He hit the neck that time, not the lower back. And that's good news for him, I guess.
Yeah, relatively speaking.
Well, silver lining, I suppose.
Suplex.
He can do it. Look, Matt Jackson has goals.
And Sammy Guevara take it to the skies. Beautiful senton atomico hooks the far leg. 1, 2. 2 count only from referee Rick Knox.
They're saying now the teamwork starts to settle in. The team that's got the best game plan is going to go farther in this matchup, as one would assume. But
there we go with the Zag. Wow, this crowd got loud real quick. I love these older AEW crowds. You have the fucking David this one? I have no like real. Come on, Rick. Your whole thing is supposed to be you specialize in tag team wrestling, so that means you should specialize in getting the fuck out of the way. Oh, we're gonna get that stalling suplex. We about to do what you did to Marko. Matt might be a bit heavier. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. What sucks is this really just relies on the person who's taking it. Like, Matt Jackson's just gotta have a core of steel. Look at, ooh, my turn. What is this? Giddy Guevara over here. Yeah, let's go.
Escapes out the back door, and a super kick to the chin, man.
There we go. Slumped. A hand over his chest, that'd be a pinfall, and probably a hard one to kick out of if you're Sammy.
They go back to it many times, and it always seems to work, that super kick. Look at Dustin fly.
Looking for some retribution for a broken arm that still casts, but Dustin has been cleared to compete.
The angle he was at, that's some mean core strength, right? I say this, I prefer Sammy in pants. Damn, really? Wow.
Dustin would like nothing more than get his hands on Jake Hager, but
I don't know.
content himself.
I think Sammy and Trunks is just right.
Fellow members of the inner circle. Tall order, one of your hands.
No head steam, still had that snap to it.
Such tremendous snap. What's on the brakes, catching his breath?
Nah, I'm not so sure here, guys.
Can you spell possum?
Starts with an O.
Okay, we're good. Yes. I don't know. I just love that spot. I don't need to see what he has for breakfast on Sunday. His trunks could be a little bigger, but trunks it is.
Taking out all three members of the opposition.
I think it was Dustin had a shot at the spring of life or something.
Yes, he did.
The fountain of youth.
Just sat him there. And the way he's like, here, let me help you get unstuck.
He's got the cover here and an interrupt.
You can see that save coming all the way down the Mississippi.
Ortiz interrupted that exchange.
Oh, he blocked it that time. Great job by Dustin, hanging onto the top rope and circling around. Just very elementary, very basic, and it worked.
The thing about Dustin's experience level, he's not going to make too many major mistakes. And he's not going to make the same mistake twice as a rule.
And now he's looking for that unnatural kick.
Oh. That unnatural kick is what they're calling it. Ah.
There's that weapon. That weapon was used there behind the referee's back.
Agreed, Ray.
Takes out Dustin, and now Sammy Guevara up to the top rope.
Suck. It's their weapon of choice, according to their upper third. Oh, all right. He kicked down. He kicked down. He fucking kicked down. That's a 630.
No, you're right. It's incredible. We're going to look at it again. My God.
That's amazing.
A thing of beauty. It's going to pop me so hard if you go, that 630 senton was also nice. Saying the sock was the thing of beauty.
Guevara finds nobody home, but Dustin makes the tag.
Made the tag. There we go. Got him Gary from Nick.
Now Nick off the top rope.
Ringboard stop.
Back and takes down Santana and Ortiz.
Oh, the pace quickened, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did.
There we go. Kick forearm. Bulldog.
Running bulldog, and they had him down.
Nick Jackson. Best hot tag in the biz. 630 was also a move. Yes. That's hilarious. Oh! Baited him into the spear. That was great.
Exactly right. Great diversion. Man, that was great impact and more great timing. It's just amazing the timing of the Young Bucks. Their coordination.
Yo, to the legs. That sucked. Saved.
Second time Ortiz in the last couple of minutes have interrupted the pinning combination.
Great heads up maneuver there by Ortiz.
Oh, shit. He shouted something. I didn't quite make it out. Let's go with that floaty ass landing on the move. Oh, he's still there, though.
Nick landed around his feet.
Bro landed on his feet. Too good. Yo, Santana doing some extra shit. I was not ready to see him go for a dive like that. Springboard senton off the top like that. This crowd gets it. This crowd gets it. I'm sorry, Sammy, pull your knees pads up. Agreed. No, I just noticed that myself. I'm like, come on, get that sorted, bro. That's kind of crucial. Get better gear so you don't have to sort it out. Yo, look at that with the draping. Oh!
Knee drop powerbomb combination there. Look at the far leg. 1, 2, 2 count.
Look here. Look at came out of nowhere.
Right in the nick.
Matt was just going to kick out.
Dustin had everything in his vision. He knew what was coming up. He knew what he had to do.
All right, so the next episode, Dynamite is going to be Garland, Texas.
Garland, Texas, the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, the Curtis Colwell Center. Next Wednesday night, AEWTix.com. I hope you'll join us there.
We had a really, looks like we're going to have a great crowd there, folks. Tickets are available, but they won't last forever.
And now Sammy Guevara doing some live vlogging.
What in the world?
We saw this backfire on him last week, and now Guevara up to the top.
It's beyond ridiculous. I mean, I get it.
Shooting star!
He paid for it.
I don't remember this. Yo.
He put a shooting star press right into that super kick.
Well, that's some dedication, I'll tell you. Look at Dustin taking
Well deserved. No actual, though.
I'm not so sure.
Now, stereo super kicks plus an unnatural. On Santana and Ortiz, though. Oh, look at
breaking down now.
Hey,
oh, what is this?
what the hell?
No. No. Oh, this is great.
Nick up to the top.
Triple team.
Oh, senton pile driver combination. Matt covers 1, 2, 3.
Dunzo. Great shit. Love that.
The Bucks and Dustin have won it.
The winners of this match, the team of Dustin Rhodes and the Young Bucks.
Agreed, Wyatt. It was a great way to open a show. Also, love how how much it flowed from one to the other. That being Dark to Dynamite, because it was the closing segment of Dark, leading into the opening portion of Dynamite.
His vlog on YouTube that he was winning this match, and it ultimately cost him. What a tremendous way to kick off Dynamite, and what a victory for the Young Bucks and the natural Dustin Rhodes.
Recount holds up 4 figures. Never mind. I guess I just can't.
As we mentioned, we're on the campus of the University of Illinois.
You're.
State Farm Center is where we're located right now. Appreciate all the great hospitality and the partnership with State Farm. They're great folks, everybody. Well, ladies and gentlemen, good night to be with us. And, man, you got something to talk about right here.
Oh boy, do I ever. Back in action for the first time in months, Christopher Daniels will be taking on Pentagon Jr. later
Much
on
things to do.
tonight. There is
Very much so.
serious bad blood between these two men.
We are also going to hear from Brandy Rhodes, who has gone through a
Okay.
transformation seemingly as of late, and she'll talk about
Transformation, you say?
a little bit later on. And from there, we are also going to see one of the most dominant forces in women's wrestling all around the world, Nyla Rose, the native beast.
He's a beast, all right. No doubt about that. Ladies and gentlemen, also, he's the man. He's El Champion. He is Chris Jericho, the AEW World Champion. He says he has a lot to say. He told me this earlier today
What
in
does
catering, believe it or not.
Chris Jericho have to say?
Drop some information on everybody.
But
Is this the
don't
promo?
go
I think
anywhere
it is.
because
God, I
the
hope so.
main Event match of the evening. John Moxley laid out the open challenge. He said, if anybody's crazy enough to accept, come at me. And Joey Janela is just that nuts.
And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we're a heartbeat away from Trent versus Ray Phoenix.
Ooh, speaking of heartbeat, yours might stop trying to keep up with this match.
AEW Dynamite from the University of Illinois. So let's kick this thing off again with Phoenix and Trent.
I'm honestly curious.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute
He's got that singles win over Penta.
coming into the ring by Chuck Taylor and
Then he pinned Ray in the tag match between Best Friends and Lucha Bros.
101 pounds.
Trent is like, oh my god. Is Trent the guy Chad Gable's going to go to figure out how to solve his luchador problem?
Primarily, we've seen him as a tag team wrestler. He's got a chance tonight to make some big history for himself.
Yeah, Trent picking up that victory over Pentagon Jr. and now hoping to defeat his brother. Ray Phoenix here tonight, the Best Friends, defeating the Lucha Brothers last week in tag team competition, knocking them from the #1 slot all the way down to #4.
I hope he realizes, thinking of Trent, what an opportunity he has to shine tonight and maximize those
This
minutes.
theme's so cold.
And his opponent, biggest coming to the ring by
How has Mikey Ruckus always been this good?
City, Mexico, weighing 185 pounds,
sport. I'll tell you something, last several weeks, 4 to 6 weeks,
Gonna dig the gear.
nobody has been more sensational, more breathtaking in the business of pro wrestling than Ray Phoenix. That's not knocking anybody or taking shots at anybody. I'm just stating what I believe to be a fact. Look at his balance.
He is at home as much of the top.
That was just so smooth for him.
In the center of the ring, Ray Phoenix.
Pinned by Trent in last week's tag match. Exactly. Ray's looking for some sort of revenge as well as momentum for his team at all. Trent's just kind of cut the legs from underneath them. It's not to discredit what Chuck did. You know, it was a tag match. But even going back to Dark the previous week where Trent gets the win over Penta is just mind-blowing.
We'll notice that Pentagon Jr. is not here coming out. He's focusing on his match coming up later on like he talked about Excalibur against Christopher Daniels.
That return, not the most aggressive.
You know, we mentioned we're going to be in Garland.
We'll stay in Texas for 2 weeks.
In Texas, down at Corpus Christi at the American Bank Center. Tickets right now on sale at AEWTix.com.
And JR, you mentioned at the top that I do have
like nothing floats right back up.
amount of experience calling Trent's matches, and he was primarily a singles competitor, as was Ray Phoenix very early on in their career. But over the last couple of years, both men have found much more success as part of tag teams.
And sometimes that's the way it is, and sometimes...
Oh, look at this. Ray Phoenix looking for...
Wow, he's going for it right away.
That's how he put away Nick Jackson with that spinning muscle buster. And now going over that...
Caught him. Turning it into Crunchy. Dude Buster, whatever you want to call it, because it's got like 8 names. Strong Zero with the stomp combination. I know that. That's what I've come to understand. That rebound kick. Didn't get him yet, but anticipated again later in the match.
Good while that Trent, formerly known as Trent Beretta, had a great upside. I still do. I still think he does. Long range, he can still put on the size if he wanted to. Athletic, strong. Really an outstanding in-ring performer.
Plenty of experience, as you mentioned, Excalibur and tag
big
team
shot.
wrestling. He is only 1-0 his record in singles competition. That's a big win, though, for him. But 6-5 in tag team, just to show you how little he's wrestled in singles competition here in AEW.
Nice.
Look at the
Too sick.
there of Ray Phoenix.
Woo. Okay.
He went for that tiger feint kick to the face of Trent, and now swept up the leg in the back of the head of Trent, colliding with the turnbuckle.
Top turnbuckle,
Nasty.
got all the back of the head. And Ray Phoenix not letting that slide by. There's a cover.
It's easy to say it now, but Trent should have stayed off the turnbuckles.
That little short super kick while he was on the ground, that was nasty.
Commercial break. Don't you go away. We'll be right back on TNT.
However, not for us.
That was a devastating blow in the back of the head.
I love that even back then, this is how the commercial breaks were treated when it came to Triller.
Another cover.
Drop kick, lateral press, only a 2 count from referee Bryce Remsburg.
Wasn't a good lateral press, though. It's easy to say from way back here. A lot of times
And you know, it's funny because I remember back then watching the picture-in-picture because 2019 had to be absolutely locked in during the picture-in-picture on AEW. I remember being like, wow, they really don't like work the commercial style during the commercial too much. And in hindsight, realizing now that that's because internationally, that was a part of the match for everybody. All the same. You heard commentary mention commercial break, but other than that, match is going full screen.
Up to the top rope. That's what you were talking about, JR, the balance.
You got great balance.
Oh, just delivering the right hand.
See, a little bit of a head and shoulder fake, too.
It happens to me all the time on the modern watch-alongs. I'll be like, wait, are we in commercial right now? Because, like, you just can't tell sometimes.
And we saw Ray Phoenix.
Well, you can when people are intentionally working that commercial style. Just not many wrestlers do it, you know.
Went for the handshake. Ray Phoenix not accepting, and so he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, he is chopping Trent down to size here, and I don't know if this is the best idea. I feel like he should just be trying to win the match. But he feels like he's trying to, like, get his licks back.
Conrad Thompson, I'll be there in February with some little AEW-oriented grilling JR.
Also on Fight TV for AEW Plus. We thank you for joining us. Oh, and Trent there, that big right elbow strike. Oh, but Phoenix
nice with the
counters
uppercut.
Big uppercut, boy. He hit that one with his waist, blow his waist. The kick. Now the momentum's starting to change, fellas.
Trent's in trouble, but he's on the far side of the ring.
But Ray Phoenix
Nice.
doesn't care, rolls through with the splash. 1, 2. 2 count
That
only.
rolling splash.
Deep cover.
Again, just being very improvisational, and that's what's all a part of Ray Phoenix's offense.
Hey, we're back, everybody. Here in the Champaign, Illinois, University of Illinois. Jim Ross, ex-Cutler, Tony Schiavone with you here tonight. And Ray
Crowd
Phoenix
immediately
and
called
Trent
action.
having a one-on-one matchup.
Right?
And what a counter. An amazing counter.
I don't know if he was going for that like corkscrew arm drag or just the corkscrew splash, but he got caught with that drop kick.
Ray Phoenix going for that tornado, but Trent with a heads-up counter. That drop kick finding its mark.
And it did it so late in the game that Ray Phoenix couldn't change his direction.
It was great timing.
Yep.
All athletes have it. Great athletes.
Half and half.
Oof.
Sending Ray Phoenix up and over the top.
Mike's even getting caught on the rope.
What a great week. Tony's great podcast came out today. Mine comes out tomorrow. We got football on the weekend.
Oh, boy.
Georgia, Oklahoma.
A lot going on in the sports world. Yes, sir.
But nothing more fun than
Big agree, Wyatt. Just want to see dude perform again. He is so incredible.
We appreciate that.
Ray Phoenix driving Trent to the barricade. There you go. Back with the
Oof.
That's the fighting spirit you look for.
That's right.
And a guy that wants to be in a main event as a single star. He took a hell of a shot to the security railing, came back with a spear.
That spear was violent.
Just
Yeah, his head definitely hit the mat there.
now sending him back into the ring underneath the bottom rope.
Yikes.
You brought up a good term there, JR. Fighting spirit. All great athletes, not all of them have it, but all great athletes who are successful do.
Damn right. That's the one common denominator they've got.
It's that will, that innate will to push.
Oh my God.
past your physical limitations.
What a DDT.
2 count only.
Big DDT.
Think that's the cell that makes Pac go. I have a point to prove.
For Ray Phoenix, he was able to figure out a way to kick out before 3.
Yeah, planted right on the crown of his head, very nearly flipped forward due to the impact.
Very nearly. No, he absolutely did flip forward. Bro almost did a full rotation and splashed the mat.
Rimsberg doing the right thing, especially when a man takes a DDT like that, just to make sure he can talk to you.
Oh, monkey flip there.
Oh?
Ray Phoenix, Trent gets the
Yo, we're
legs
doing
up.
this.
Steps
Oh,
up.
pop up. Got him with the power bomb. Nice. I was fully ready for it to be the whole back and forth monkey flip
Did not
sequence.
have a great stack on that power bomb, but still got a 2 count out of it.
Terry, you mentioned this could be the match of the night. Be hard to top this one so far.
So much countering and back and forth. No man has gained a solid advantage for any significant length of time. It's been that closely contested.
If you're joining us on TNT, no need to change the channel when we go on break. We will keep an eye on the action in picture. So you will see.
Won't miss a thing.
The conclusion of the match. Now Ray Phoenix with Trent strung up on the ropes. Phoenix, we've seen this tightrope walk into that. My God.
Yo.
Trent, he ran the top rope.
He did.
Oh, he ran
So clean.
And the top rope.
And still got him with the lariat.
Not much. No. You can almost feel he wasn't going to get the cover there because of that the way he had to get there, the time he had to get there. Talking about Trent. But man, the first person I ever saw come off the top rope like that was Don Jardine, a.k.a. the Spoiler.
The Spoiler. He could do some amazing things, but man, running the top rope.
He didn't run the top rope. He got up there and came off of it.
That's right. But not like that.
No, heck no. I've never seen anybody do that as skilled as Ray Phoenix.
Bringing him out to the apron here, it looks like.
Of course, Chuck and Orange Cassidy in his corner, helping to encourage him on. I guess that's what Cassidy is doing over there. I'm not
It's a very
sure.
generous
Huh.
interpretation.
Yeah, he's standing there. Put it that way.
He stands everywhere.
That's what he does.
Chops being exchanged by both these men on the apron. They are in very dangerous territory.
But he's a very good friend of X here because he calls him freshly squeezed.
Oh, Trent
They're tight.
looking for that stuff pile driver.
On the apron, by the way.
Creates some distance. Phoenix, though, with a soul butt.
Almost threw himself off the apron trying to get that spin.
Look at this.
Yo! Almost lost his footing, regained his footing, went for another spring, and then caught the foot stomp.
Because he ate about a plate full of ring apron.
Late full.
Look at this, the accuracy of those diving footsteps to the back of the head, just driving Trent into the apron.
Absolutely amazing.
And Ray Phoenix, you can tell he is feeling it. He is focused.
Bro's damn near frothing at the mouth.
So fluid, so smooth is Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, up and then spring. He's going for that frog splash. No.
You called it, JR. He spent so much time up there that Trent was able to counter, getting the knees up to avoid that diving
Yep.
splash.
He needs to capitalize though. Phoenix is already almost to his feet.
Trying to pull himself up.
Trent comes through that
Psycho D.
Running knee right in the solar plexus. Or maybe got him in the chin. I'm not sure. He was dead center.
Trent lands that stuff pile driver.
Quickly. One. Quickly wins. But no, it doesn't.
Oh, that was close.
So close. Trent thought he had him, but he was the hand of Bryce Remsburg a hair's breadth away from the canvas.
The way Trent is like slowly having these breakouts in singles matches here on in AEW. And here early on in AEW. Forgot a word there.
Trent pulling down the knee pad. He's looking to put his kneecap right on the jaw of Ray Phoenix and to put his lights up. And Phoenix rolls.
Caught him with nice with the rolling cutter.
What a move. Beautiful cutter there. Now Phoenix steps up with that rolling soul butt.
I don't know if the tooth flying out of his mouth or
Oh no, Trent is in some other kind of way here. Oh, I think we're done.
That's it. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Phoenix gets the win. Wow. Wow.
Hearing every bit of that one. I think you told that was a Mexican muscle buster, right? MMD?
Yeah, it was the muscle buster. He sits out into a bomb with it, and he put away Trent in a tough contest.
Yeah. Catching him with that rolling cutter was kind of beginning of the end.
Of how good in today's world that Trent Beretta can be in a one-on-one matchup. And he's also part of the number 3 ranked tag team, I think it is.
And Ray Phoenix improving his singles record to 2-0 here in All Elite Wrestling. Phoenix can make a case not only for climbing the tag team ranks, but also the singles ranks.
And so much more to come. Tony, somebody will talk to Cody when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, live on TNT.
Okay, getting an in-ring Cody segment from the sounds of it.
And Ray Phoenix still talking trash, even after picking up the victory. Trent extending the hands.
Isn't that Ray's too interested in...
And shake my hand. Quit bitching. Sitting here bitching about Orange Cassidy.
Add a little fuel to the tag team fire here.
Oh, look at this. Trent
Yeah, Phoenix has those sneaky... Yo, Trent's got a temper, but yeah, Phoenix has those sneaky tats.
Because all he wanted out of this deal was a handshake.
And Trent is such a oh, look at this clock.
Oh my god! Okay, this is happening during commercial break.
That loss is breaking him up, and then to be disrespected on top of that.
It adds a lot of fuel to the fire of these two great tag teams, I can tell you that right now. You got Best Friends ranked number 3, the Lucha Bros ranked number 4.
Something tells me this is not over.
No, you're right.
Yo. Tony Schiavone waiting at the end of the stage.
Talking to Cody here in a few moments.
Guess he wants an interview with somebody, not Phoenix.
There's Cody, Mr. Big of the Devil, making his way to the ring here momentarily. He's got a lot on his mind.
I believe he's really ill. He's not like that Trent 4 years prior. To be fair, Ray Phoenix is out and out a heel right now. He's super impressive and he gets the big pops and stuff. But dude is incredibly cocky. The Lucha Bros are like smug as fuck. And remember, let's not forget, like a month ago, they package pile drove Christopher Daniels on the stage right before his match for almost no reason. I mean, there was reason, but not like that, you know. But yeah, no, Trent has always had a fucking mean streak to him. It's like why he really does have a sneaky temper to him, and BT actually indicated that most. Just like the segments that he was in always just had him being an asshole. Like the bit was like everybody sitting here trying to do a bit and he's just being a jackass. Not even a jackass, just rude, disinterested. All of the pyro. My goodness. Gotta give him all the pyro, huh?
He's been ambushed. He's been bloodied. But the American Nightmare, Cody, still stands tall, just like his father would have wanted.
Unbowed, unbroken. And let's throw it down to our colleague Tony Schiavone, who's with Cody inside the ring.
You're right. He has been ambushed. We have seen it. We are here in the great state of Illinois. We are here at the home of the fighting.
Is it right? Yeah, I'm sitting here being like, it feels so empty without it.
Back in the ring, even though the ambush that we saw from the Butcher, the Blade, the Bunny, that I know, and I look on your forehead, there's a lot on your mind, including that of MJF.
Just don't like Cody. Fair.
They call them cool, right? Those hearts that have no scars to show. Mine shows. It's a reminder of failure. The fact that I failed to gain the AEW World Championship, which if you extrapolate on my own stipulation, that means I can never challenge for it ever again. And last week felt a whole lot more like failing. I'm laying there, the recipient of another ass kicking from another unknown entity. And when I reach my hand out for those who typically pull me up, I find that everybody's a little bit preoccupied. My brother has entered into some sort of blood feud with the Young Bucks against Santana and Ortiz. My wife is cutting off the hair of defenseless members of the women's division.
Yeah, bro, like, what's up with that?
And my best friend, MJF, at Full Gear, kicked me square in the balls. Now, Butcher, Blade, Bunny, Andy Williams, Pepper Parks, Alley, whatever pseudonym you want to go by, I am familiar with your work. I've seen Beyond Wrestling all the way to Bar Wrestling. All you had to do was ask for a match. I would have given you a match, but I understand the pomp
Big
and
words
circumstance
extrapolate. So
of
smart.
wrestling. I mean, you people have seen my entrance. I get it.
No, the women that are literally beaten down after their matches. Come on.
Anytime, any place, we can have a match.
Dislike, but dislike fairly.
Listen to these fans, JR.
Come on, AEW
And I'll say
crowd
this.
chancing.
I'll say this, when we have that match, you can even pick my partner. Now, on the other hand, MJF has said he will never wrestle me. That is a hell of an absolute, and I do not deal in absolutes because you say you won't wrestle me. I need to wrestle you at Full Gear. You made a decision to throw in that towel. That was not your decision to make. It was only my decision.
Well, hopefully it's what was booked, which is you being defenseless and unconscious. Otherwise, let's think about it the next booking.
I handpicked you when nobody else wanted you, and I have a lot of emails and texts that can back that up, whether they thought you were too short, whether they thought that you were hood rich and the scarf that you cling to is indeed a fake, or whether it was that you do the worst crossroads in all of wrestling. At least they're botching it on 2 channels now.
Vile. Damian Priest shot.
The fact that under these bright lights you are nothing but a Bush League NWO version of Christian.
That's whatever will I do.
I looked past that. I saw young. I saw hungry, albeit angry.
I heard someone take a sip of something on commentary. That's hilarious.
Make you my protege, but I was not naive to the fact that you're a bad guy. I knew that MJF was a bad guy, but you were my bad guy. So let's sweeten the deal. You say you won't wrestle me? What's it gonna take? These are the keys to my Ford Black Ops. It's one of 300. Max loves that truck. It's yours. How about this timepiece? It's an Omega Seamaster courtesy of Tony Khan. Means the world to me. Most expensive thing on my body. You want this? It's yours.
That's healthy.
I'm willing to go even higher. How about these red bottoms?
Right.
Shoes. You want these? They're yours. And humor me. Some people like cold hard cash, right? Justin, would you bring that briefcase in here, please?
Bro's got a briefcase. Watch it have the world title in it.
Thank you.
And then we'd be like, "What? How did this happen?" And then we go to John Moxley 3 months from down the line. Someone opens the briefcase to reveal the title, but it's actually a bunch of fucking cash.
That is over $50,000.
What?
In real cash. You need me to validate it?
I think so, Rhea.
I'm gonna slip a hundo off and
The way you have people in like the 13th row.
that young gentleman right there. Can you go ahead and give him that?
With dress
Like I
shoes.
said, over $50,000. It's yours. I still think MJF is the future.
Hey, Jesse, how it goes, man? Hello.
I still think Max is the future.
How's
but
you doing?
Education is the passport there, and I'm going to educate you. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to harm you. I'm going to lacerate you. All
I don't blame you.
need to do is name your price. Each and every one of us, we're waiting.
I feel you there, man.
Let's do this.
For 15 years, that's he owed to Orange Cassidy.
Well, you got to wonder what the price is going to be. Or can MJF even have the courage to name a price?
Yeah, the handshake. Let's go. Bro's walking out without his shoes.
Here in AEW, Cody just calling him out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our colleague Alex Marvez is standing by in the locker room area with Joey Janela.
John Moxley is talking about putting people in hospital beds. Joey Janela, you have accepted his challenge. Why?
Quite frankly, I got nowhere to sleep tonight. My hospital bed seems quite comfortable. All jokes aside, Alex, Joey Janela wants to make a name for himself. I was one of the first people to sign an All Elite Wrestling contract, and I feel quite frankly I've been put on a back burner. John Moxley, remember this face? Remember June? Remember the Fighter Fest? Remember the hell we went through? Well, this time, John. This time it's different, John. This time it actually counts. The lights are on. It seems like nobody's home, John. And this time you'll actually have to kill me.
In this normal match.
Kids.
Bro, I did dirty. Kids. Next Monster 350. But I tell you about giving a lot next Monster 350. Classic. Enjoying this. We still got some women's matches to come as well. Oh, I say Jesse, that tracks. That's the unique name on all that. Love chat bonding. Big save, Jesse. I went looking through the old clips again, and I was like, man, my heart. I don't know why I'm just zoning into this splash screen right here. But no, Nyla Rose in action. Karashida versus Chris Statlander is kind of awesome as well. The fact that it's happening this early. Pretty Somebody didn't just make it through. Oh, there's something else in chat. There's something I was gonna say. It just kind of escapes me. You've never seen it, Jesse. Honestly. Not missing out on much. I just hate that I picked up on it.
Talking to you, Excalibur.
There's something new.
We said
What?
You know, you can read what it says, can't you? No, you can't, you illiterate dorks. I'm so...
Peter!
Literally, is that Peter Avalon? Yes, it is.
People of Champaign, let me say something on your behalf to Peter. Shut the hell up!
It's just wild. No less. No, we're cutting the... Okay, we're doing this so we can transition back. Main feed. Oh, no. Who's this guy? Why does he look so mean?
Are you sure you're ready? Yes. To lose it all? Yes. To sacrifice it all? Yes. What is your motive for joining the Dark Order? Revenge. You are one. Look at me. Are you one with the Dark Order? Yes. Will you disown your family for the Dark Order? Yes. Then what is your motive for joining the Dark Order?
Just wanted friends.
Oh. Damn. Kicked. What are they doing to him? What are they doing to him? What and they're like stroking his hair like what the fuck? Dark's newest member of commentary. Not a Rose.
Approaching the ring from Washington, D.C., the native beast,
Oh, by the way, Jesse, I don't think I clarified to you, but I'm totally down for doing the upcoming tournament once more. Assuming that you didn't already figure that was the case. 3-match winning streak. Good on her.
Rampage over the last few weeks. We actually saw last week she attacked Shanna out of control.
You know, for real.
Before the show, and Nyla.
For no good reason. Just, hey, Nyla. I wasn't sure because I didn't think you knew. No, I do. I'm going to double check. In fact, Mod told me to that. Have me open up 2K so I can check out and make sure I got that in there. But yes. I also got to finish up the bracket, although I have it mostly done, and it's gonna be like spiced up a bit. Looking forward to the TWC.
To go up against this beast. Nyla is the number 4 ranked contender for the AEW Women's title, currently held by Rio.
Now Rio, the AEW Women's World Champion, but Nyla Rose coming in with that.
Yeah, she's not gonna last very long. There was a tag partner not too long ago.
Some are just in awe of her stature, and some are
Yes. Yes, Jesse. It's funny because I think that lines up perfectly with the 60th tournament, providing that the 59th tournament is also a one-off like the 58th will be. Nice.
That's 200 pounds, isn't it?
Rhea, after the stream.
Solid 200 pounds.
I don't care if I didn't say it, I said it now. Thank you, though.
Now looking, maybe for that beast bomb, looking to make short work. Peter Avalon.
Avalon should leave.
The librarian, Peter Avalon.
Right with the K. Not the lowercase K. Just
She's going to break his shishing finger.
sure loves me. Just start with me. I can't tell if she's talking to me or Jesse.
Leva tried.
Wait.
They want to research another technique.
I don't know if Rick saw the first book strike, but I also don't know if that counts. Oh. Damn. Can't tell.
Beast. She's just too strong and too powerful.
And now Nyla has Leva up in the beast bomb. Covers 1, 2, 3.
I'd be afraid to kick out. Or an attempt to kick out.
It's not making up new rules, and I feel like it is me providing context that I know you I know you had, but chose not to utilize.
From that number 4 spot in the women's division.
You know, confidence plays so much a part of success here in AEW, and I would say that
Just the fair. I love Jesse's running joke that I am just this absolute leader lording over WatchaMania.
But now leave it up. I got another beast bomb, just completely unnecessary by
For real. Wrestling nuts.
Oh, look at this.
Shanna. We don't even see her on camera yet.
Coming off the diving crossbody from Shanna. Shanna laying in shots.
Yeah, they're having no effect.
But yeah, Nyla shrugging it off. Shanna using her speed. Look at this. Just trying to get one over on Nyla. Shanna charges and all that.
Nice Superman
elbow strike
punch.
finally seems to have Nyla Rose rattled. Can't get it off her feet. Oh, no, look at this, Nyla.
Yeah, that was not the best. She tried rallying the crowd and she got for it.
This will stay in picture, but we will be right back on TNT.
And Nyla just taking out 2 librarians and Shanna.
But Shanna was trying for a quick hit that time.
And Nyla now looking underneath the ring.
Well, that pretty well answers our questions. And what's next?
Nyla pulling out the hardware.
Bringing out another table. It's working my nerves.
There it is.
Yes, there it is. It was a heck of an effort by Shanna to try to get in and get her licks in, but she wasted too much time up top, I thought.
She tried to do the right thing, but to no avail. Striking Nyla might not be the thing you want to do. Referee's trying to talk Nyla out of this thing.
Finally. Yeah, there you finally.
Talking reason.
No! No, Rick! Rick, no! Yo, Britt!
That's Adam Cole's girlfriend.
That's Adam. I forgot they did that. That's fucking hilarious. For context, y'all, War Games 2019, it happened about a week and a half prior. Britt Baker was in the crowd, reacted just like that to a dangerous spot Adam Cole took, and they caught her on camera, not realizing she was an AEW wrestler. Did you forget? Yes, I forgot it up until now. That's why I'm popping so hard, because I flashed back to the first time I saw it.
I haven't met him yet. But on a good night, who knows?
I'll be right back, y'all. While they clear out the ring. That was hilarious.
Nobody's been able to outpower her.
That's right. That was good. Like that.
That's good, dude.
The way I raced back, hearing Judas start, because I needed to mute. Bro legit only has like 3 defenses of his title under his belt. Sure. Oh, I should unmute now. There you go. So you can remain in sync on your own end.
Who the hell is Tony? Speaking of successful...
Tony sucks.
12,000 bottles of a little bit of the bubbly sold in 1 week. It's completely because of me, because everything I touch turns to gold. And you can get your own bottle at littlebitofthebubbly.com. Just in time for the holidays. And speaking of holidays, the charlatans and snake oil salesmen in charge of AEW have told me I'm contractually obligated to have one more match in the year 2019. On the last Dynamite of 2019, December 18th in Corpus Christi, Texas, I am being forced to have one more.
Was there no December 25th episode?
But here's the thing. Because I am Le Champion, I have the option to choose whoever I want to face. So what I did was I put together a little list. Seriously, get out of 2016. This is not the list any longer. It is the lexicon of Le Champion.
I don't think that word means what he thinks it means.
Easy as looking how my friends get persona cards quick.
We'll be right here.
And on this lexicon,
Very well. I concede.
Ever again in 2019. Let's start it from the top. John Moxley. Cody Rhodes, because he can't. Young Bucks, Papa Buck, Uncle Buck, Buck Owens, Moxley.
Buck Owens?
Diamond Dallas Page, Page, Moxley, Scorpio Sky, Too Cold Scorpio, any member of the Scorpions. Moxley, Michael Nakazawa, Kenny Omega, Kenny Ortega, Kenny Shields, Kenny Chesney, Kenny from South Park, Moxley. The chubby guy over here with the popcorn in the 5th row. The ugly guy with the dumb glasses over here in the 3rd row. Moxley. Darby Allin, Rick Allen, Alan Jones, Moxley, Evil Uno, Angry Dose, Hateful Trays, Moxley.
Angry Dose, Hateful Trays. I had a feeling all the interactions in Dark were setting something up.
There were a few individuals conspicuous in their absence on that list, or excuse me, the lexicon.
That is a trio to draw to, I tell you that right now. Marko, Stunt, the Tiny Mite.
Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, the Jurassic Express.
Get a Luchasaurus chant going.
Saw Luchasaurus and Hager stand toe-to-toe last week, and
Look at Marko. He's hard to handle.
I guess he is. Whoa. Hold on a second, Luchasaurus. I know what you're going to say here, but you didn't let me finish because next on the list is dinosaurs and little children. Also on the lexicon. Sorry.
You think that's how I sound? You didn't think I could talk? Well, I bet you don't know that I have a master's degree in medieval history. Ever heard of Chrétien de Troyes? Eleanor of Aquitaine? I didn't think so. So it doesn't surprise me that dinosaurs are on your list. We've been marginalized for 65 million years. And as far as Marko, yeah, he's small for his age. But he's more man than you'll ever be.
Easy, Tiger.
Dino. It's a reptile, not a mammal.
First of all, Marko Stunt is small for any age. And second of all, so if it's not you and it's not you, you can't mean you.
Why would you think Marko was challenging you before Jungle Boy was?
You think you have what it takes to face Le Champion? You haven't even won a match, boy. Huh? You haven't even said a word. Are you mute? Look at you, Jungle Boy. Jack Perry, the Hollywood golden child. Everyone's pulling for Jungle Boy. Well, I'm not. You understand me? I think you're a piece of shit.
Yikes. Ow. That's stained.
And I don't think you could last 10 minutes with me. You understand me? Can you understand that with your no tongue? Can you understand me? You couldn't last 10 minutes with me. You understand what
I know that I can last 10 minutes with you. And I'm going to kick your ass.
There we go. Punch it at his leg. Just shove Marko off.
Man, Luchasaurus, the big man, and Jericho and his henchmen decided to leave the ring.
And Jericho once again throwing a tantrum here at ringside.
He got embarrassed. The champion got embarrassed. He got humiliated.
You wait and see what happens December 18th, Jungle Boy. You understand me? Huh?
December 18th.
Well, it sounds like a match has been made. A challenge has been accepted.
December 18th, Corpus Christi, right, Tony?
Corpus Christi, American Bank Center. It's his final match, Jericho says, of 2019. Jungle Boy didn't back down. Jurassic Express didn't back down.
They certainly didn't. And little Marko is beating the hell out of Jericho's kneecaps. Well,
Who would have thought that Dark was kind of foreshadowing to this segment?
December the 18th.
Well, next Wednesday we'll be in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, Garland, Texas, at the Curtis Culwell Center. Tickets still available, limited seats still available at AEWTix.com.
And then, as we said, we're going to be at Corpus Christi, American Bank Center. Tickets on sale at AEWTix.com. Wednesday, December 18th, Le Champion will take on
Jungle Boy in the main event.
Makes a great holiday gift, Tony.
Yes, it does.
And January 1st, Jacksonville, Florida, Daly's Place Amphitheater Homecoming edition of AEW Dynamite. That's Wednesday, January 1st in Jacksonville.
We are coming to the Memphis area at South Haven.
Well, okay, they're just running down everything.
Wednesday, January 8th, Dynamite will be live.
A lot of great friends down in the Memphis area. Look forward to seeing all of them. Well, this young lady made quite the debut about a week ago, right, gentlemen?
Yep, last week on Dynamite.
Honestly, this entrance theme bumped. She's never had a bad theme.
Professional wrestling. Chris Statlander, the Galaxy's favorite alien. And
Challenge she'd have to team with her last week.
Statlander was Hikaru Shida's tag team partner last week on Dynamite. But Statlander, after that match, challenged the #1 woman in the AEW women's rankings.
That's right. This entrance gimmick.
Well, that's what they have in the Andromeda Galaxy.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure. I didn't want to get corrected on Twitter.
Don't get corrected on Twitter.
Well, I'll tell you this. We saw great athleticism in this woman last week. Because she's got a chance to really make her mark. She's trying to intimidate the referee. That's not going to work. When you get a
She was not a before MXM.
That's a great opportunity.
Yes, it is.
The red lighting for this entrance is so intense.
And as you mentioned, Jay,
Oh, her theme, that's right. Her theme gets me got. Through straight singles victories. She did take that loss in the tag team. She did take that tag team loss alongside Chris Statlander, though. And here we go. I can unmute again.
For now.
Well, you got to set that precedent.
Collar and elbow tie up. Chris Statlander.
I think the more deliberate this match can be, fellas, the better chance of the upset here.
Yes.
There's a lot of power in this newcomer.
Shida with 11 years of in-ring experience to Chris Statlander's 3. Statlander, a great product of the Creative Pro Wrestling Academy on Long Island. That's where her ship crashed.
That's where her ship crashed? I can't.
Great standing switch, and look at her preventing.
Great seeing Cheetah in action. Would love to see her in action. Modern TV, you know. I think her having another match with Mercedes wouldn't hurt.
Disorienting Shida.
The way Sheeta's like, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's firing back up here. Folks, before this gets completely out of hand, we're going to take a very quick commercial break. But stay with us. Picture in picture.
Statlander put on the
Roll through. Nice with the drop toe hold.
Able to counter. And a drop kick to the side of the head. Taking the bigger athlete down.
That's what she's got to do. She's got to take her off her feet.
Now Shida sent up and over the top, lands on the ring apron though, but Statlander with that power, just knocking Hikaru Shida to the floor.
What company is it that our #1 contender wrestles for abroad?
Stardom, Wonder Ring Stardom in Japan is where Riho wrestles. Or excuse me, Hikaru Shida has moved full time to the U.S. Shida used to wrestle in Gato Move Pro Wrestling.
Getting mixed up there is Excalibur.
AEW, I can tell you that.
And she has dedicated herself full time to AEW.
I think she moved to Florida.
She did, yeah.
No state tax, Tony. We got to think about that. Yeah, in our old age.
And Hikaru Shida looking to launch off that.
Nope. Caught, kind of.
Power.
Oof.
Drives Hikaru Shida into the barricade.
Shida getting woman handle.
She is. Boy, Statlander showing us a lot. She is powerful.
Chris Statlander returning Hikaru Shida to the ring. Hooks the far leg. 1, 2.
Good
Count
count.
only from referee Aubrey Edwards.
I forget how long she did the alien thing. Feels so long ago, but
Switching from that handstand, and then the
really is the majority of her AEW run.
1, 2. 2 count only again for Chris Statlander.
You know, you do your math that you find out that this young lady, Chris Statlander, is 3 inches taller than her adversary, 37 pounds heavier. Now, that's a tough one to overcome.
Yeah, but something else she's had to overcome, that Sheeta's had over 1,200 matches.
Yeah.
Statlander only 173 documented matches in her career. So, size difference, but experience difference goes the other way, and that may be the difference here.
Certainly could.
Oh, look at that.
Big Irish whip there. Maybe him back in the corner. Nice! That was a vicious knee.
There's where that weight advantage comes to play.
Gonna go for the roll.
Made famous for the legendary Danny Hodge.
And still to come, our main event of the evening. John Moxley takes on the bad boy. 1, 2. Oh!
Woo! That was close.
Janela will be everywhere and everything that we think it will be.
It's going to be nuts.
And this time, it'll count in the record books. Their previous match, unsanctioned, a lights-out match. Statlander was climbing up, but Hikaru Shida caught her on top.
We're trying to bring her in. Takes some power to do that.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here on TNT.
What are you going for?
Next Cutler with you. Thanks for being with
Into
us.
electric chair position.
A Statlander trying to pull the upset here against the #1 contender. Oh, for the AEW Women's
Nice with the high kick.
Beautiful step up Enziguri there for Hikaru Shida to get out of jeopardy as Chris Statlander unsteady on the floor. Shida, there's the running knee strike off the apron.
The bad news is you can't pin her on the outside.
Got to get her back in.
And that could be a chore.
But you can see that Shida still is feeling the effects of the offense from Statlander here.
Yeah, Chris Statlander just so powerful.
The fans are behind Shida here.
She's become very they respect her skill set.
Yes, they do.
Nice with the missile drop kick.
Drop kick off the top. So looking for a cover now. How good's the lateral press? Look at the leg. Shoulders are down in a near fall.
Fair cover.
Fall 20-minute time limit affair.
And Hikaru Shida
Making that Falcon Arrow.
Statlander getting wide.
All right. QC Marshall and Cody Rhodes.
Cody, the Butcher
Rough.
and the Bunny have picked a partner for Cody. He'll be teaming up with QT Marshall as the Butcher and the Blade will see their first in-ring action against Cody and QT. Statlander, though, reversing with that back ring. Oh, look at that Shida.
Oh, okay.
Trying to hyperextend the arm.
Turned it around into that Fujiwara.
No matter how big or how strong you are, those joints are going to stay the same.
Now she's got to get to the rope, and there she is.
Finally there, out of bounds.
Good ring awareness.
Position to make her call in a
Only 3 years in the biz, but
Statlander putting her
ahead of her time with that kind of presence.
Getting that toe across the bottom rope to force the break on that Fujiwara-style armbar.
Boy, I can just imagine as time goes on how much better these women, they're good right now. But boy, both these in this level, in this competition on TNT, global television, they could be huge stars.
Oh, Shida!
Nice.
Suplex outside, back
That deadlift superplex is great.
What's the leg? 1, 2.
Oh, that was a good cover.
Yes, it
executed
was.
very well. Just too much strength. Too much strength to overcome from Chris Statlander.
Great lateral press. You're right, JR. Looked like she had her, but too much power.
Oh, Shida went for that running knee. She's put away many competitors here with that shot. Now, oh, Statlander.
Nice.
dodges the lariat.
Wow. Wow. The drop down kip up combo. Fighting spirit. Durability. That's really what that was. Picking her up. Just going for that electric chair position.
Up in the electric chair of Chris Statlander. Ooh! Drop face first. Statlander. Scissor.
The scissors kiss it. Oh, the scissors kick. Still in it. Sheeta just surviving.
Hikaru Shida so resilient, but she can't take many more shots like that, Tony.
Amazing. It's a hell of a battle, guys.
Statlander with the leg hook. Hikaru Shida. Counter. 1, 2. Oh.
Nope, didn't get it.
That would be it. That was a great counter.
Oh! I think that, so... No! It wasn't the katana, but, like, damn. That sliding knee fucked her up. Again, not getting that Falcon Arrow.
Hikaru Shida on roller skates.
Shida tried to block it. Counters that high knee.
Those knee strikes have been very effective for her in this match.
No counter! Woo. Damn. Players are bringing it.
Very nearly knocked off by an unranked opponent, and now Chris Statlander, she's looking for that finish. That cradle tombstone, the big bang theory planner. 1, 2, 3, 1.
What? What? No, no way! I saw this on paper. I'm like, sweet. This is going to be a fun match. She'll get the win, but we're going to see what Statlander looks like in a rookie. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. What? Why the hard cut of the lights? Statlander just got a major upset victory. And then, that's why.
Mentioned at the onset that we would hear from Brandy and the transformation that she's gone through here.
Awesome Kong. Scary.
When she hit the thing, I'm like, no way. Is she gonna kick out? Is she gonna kick out? And she didn't. I forget.
People often loathe what they can't understand because it scares them. And no one likes to be afraid. So you've all been clamoring, trying to explain what it is that we've been doing. Who the hell do we think we are, huh? Well, perhaps I can shed a little bit of light for you on this subject.
Hey there, Michael. Welcome in.
Myself. An awesome
What?
Kong.
Hex?
We make up the Nightmare Collective. An
Hey
extension
there,
of the
fam.
Nightmare family,
The what?
sure, but we do the jobs that no one else wants to do. We execute those jobs exactly how we see fit, and no one ever asks any questions. That is how we prefer it. I had no business here with you tonight, Chris, yet here you are all up in my business. And that creates a precarious
No, I did not, Hex. Because I'm deafened. And that's why I deafen, in case Ahmad does that.
As I said, the Nightmare Collective is
No,
a
you're
part
all
of a
good,
grander
fam.
family, and families aim to grow. So, tonight, you will be the first. Pledge yourself to the Nightmare Collective. We will take care of you. We will elevate you. You will have a home here with us. Pledge yourself to us right now.
Not a bad prospect for Brandy Rhodes to strengthen her ranks with.
Yeah, but she says right now. Didn't even give her time to even consider. Whoa.
And it sounded, for real.
I would say yes right now.
I would say yes. Okay, I'm now in your group.
I don't know. A little tense here.
Statlander.
But I Undertaker when she retired. I know you were supposed to be understand, but that's still hilarious. But I Undertaker when she retired.
The fan at ringside offering to pledge to the Nightmare Collective.
I think I saw her last night at Guido's.
And they let
crack security team is letting her in.
offering a trophy to Kong and Brandy.
Wow, this is wow, just out of the crowd. I do that a lot with this.
Now,
all good.
Trophy added to the belt of Kong.
We'll be right back, folks.
This is so wild. Such an awkward. Yeah, I pledged. No, 100%, and all that junk. It's,
More trophies. The heck?
it's all yours. Yeah, no, 100%. Totally wanted a haircut.
An entire.
What's Brandy calling for here?
I have no earthly idea.
She said, "Hurry up." I'd hurry up.
A fucking buzzer. An electric razor.
Now, with an electric razor.
What some people won't do.
So that looks like the thing you
Her hair is so slick.
trim your eyebrow.
Yeah, it is. As a matter of fact, gotta go back to our locker room.
Look at this haircut. This ain't no Floyd the Barber deal now, folks. I'm dating myself. He just was his barber. Look at this. What you got to wonder what the mental capacity of this lady is. It's
to willingly pledge herself to Brandy.
Yeah, she's euphoric right now.
Yeah. And more than just a lock of hair, obviously.
What is going on in this world?
Yeah, no, I'm still waiting for to figure out what the. It's
Crazy time we live in, Jim.
Well, I can't say much for the tonsorial capabilities of Awesome Kong, but
does this mean that this young lady has joined forces in some way?
She's a part of the Nightmare Collective, I guess. And I guess
out of the crowd.
The collective is just beginning.
Man.
Well, coming up next, Christopher Daniels will finally get his chance for revenge on Pentagon Jr. That package pile driver on the apron or on the rampway put Christopher Daniels out of action in the AEW Tag Team Title Tournament. And this will be Daniels' return.
Check out this shot of the arena we have.
Here on the lovely campus of the Fighting Illini.
Fighting Illini, the Big Ten.
Greatest linebacker in football history played here.
Dick Butkus.
Dick Butkus.
You see the statue they got for him?
Okay.
Yo, Bryce with the slick little ring in there. Got in the ring so fast.
It's been an amazing experience here in Champaign, Illinois. Great crowd on hand tonight in the State Farm Center. JR, Tony, and it's Cutler with you. Had a wonderful hospitality.
And we also want to thank our partners at State Farm, our presenting sponsors here tonight.
Absolutely. Big fans, great supporters, wonderful partners. Thank you, State Farm.
JR, you want to talk about partners? SoCal Uncensored.
Daniels coming out with the mic stand and everything. If I were him, I'd be looking over his shoulder in case he gets jumped again.
No one makes an entrance like the fallen angel.
Christopher Daniels was set to
Damn,
take part
it's going back.
of that AEW World Tag Team Title Tournament alongside Frankie Kazarian. But Pentagon Jr. and Ray Phoenix attacking Daniels, blindsiding him, hitting that package pile driver on the rampway, keeping Daniels out of action since early October.
That was so close to being a very, very serious injury.
So are the Lucha Bros going to go 2-0 tonight?
Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 198 pounds, Pentagon Jr.
Certainly, both these men are best known to today's fans as tag team wrestlers.
So do y'all think that Ray Phoenix eventually shows up in AEW just as Phoenix, no Ray attached?
Early part of his career as a singles competitor in Mexico, as did Christopher Daniels. Daniels not only flying his trade in Mexico, the United States.
I can even see them going with a PH instead of the F. Not the full spelling of Phoenix, but just, oh, nice dive onto the stage. That's the way. We're like PHENIX.
Daniels not working by the hour. He wants his retribution. He wants all of it together.
Yeah. They're gonna come with something else entirely, I don't think.
Singles action here in AEW since June.
Bryce Remsburg's going to have his work cut out for him in this one. Got to get him back. Bell hasn't sounded, has it? I don't think it started.
Oh, Daniels.
What's that receipt?
To pile drive Penta on the.
Oh, man, that was tough. That spine on that rampway. Rampway wins every exchange, every time.
Taking the glove off.
Yeah, that metal rampway with that diamond plate.
Threw it at him.
Oh, the super kick to the back of the head.
We saw the scar left on Cody's face. That same rampway. It's very unforgiving.
And now Pentagon Jr. sending Daniels into the ring, and I think this match will finally
Ring the bell. Told him to ring the bell. Look at him.
Now you guys can get paid.
Daniels, you can see clutching that lower back. He had that nerve injury to the neck. He's not fully recovered. He's been cleared to compete, but his doctor asked him to take a couple more weeks off. But Daniels, he has revenge in mind on Pentagon Jr. So rubs all the spear, takes Pentagon off his feet. And Daniels laying in right hands.
He's not worried about any side headlock or wrist lock or takeover. He just wants to pound him in the ground.
Nothing artful about it. Is Daniels just laying in strikes.
Now he needs to kick him right in the back of the head.
Penta's screaming. What the hell?
Well, we know you're a badass. Look at Daniels. He has no fear, I'll tell you that.
Oh, no.
He's a veteran, been around a long time.
Oh, but the leg of Daniels kicked out.
It's a tough way to land.
And you want to talk about no fear. Pentagon Jr. Cero Miedo. Coming off with that diving foot stop to the chest of Christopher Daniels.
Fair way of setting that up.
Daniels in a big, bad way. Can Christopher Daniels recover? Can he win? We'll find out when we come
Honestly,
back.
I've not been drinking enough water today.
TNT, stay with us.
Pentagon Jr. maintains control of Daniels.
PNP, JR.
Not a bad idea. Oh. Hear that one echoing through the hallowed halls of the State Farm Center.
Pentagon so dangerous with those chops. I mean, not only do they sting the chest, but they also drive the oxygen out of the lungs. The fans asking for Ocho Mas. One more.
Really a kick.
Set him up for this.
The eye pluck.
Our main event still to come. Coming up next, folks.
The
Moxley and Janela, yeah, man.
The bad boy crazy enough to accept the challenge.
Oof.
I think you got a couple of bad boys in this match.
You think?
One's known as the bad boy, and one has been...
Is a bad boy.
Is a bad boy.
Now, Pentagon looking to put Christopher Daniels away.
Daniels feels it. Counters.
Not his first rodeo, but walks right into that super kick taken off his feet by Pentagon Jr.
Christopher Daniels has been wrestling more than a quarter of a century.
That's right, 26 and a half years of in-ring experience for Christopher Daniels.
But his first singles match since Fyter Fest.
He was
Strike
defeated by
exchange
Sheila
going on
at
here.
Fighter Fest. Catch the replay of it on brlive.com.
Hard shot right to the thigh muscle, the quad. Officially known in kinesiology as the
Bryce.
quadricep femoris, which translates in Latin into the four-headed thigh muscle. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ross.
You're welcome.
Jerry, usually get on me when
Thank you, Dr. Ross.
That's actually English. Well, a little Latin. Yeah. Well, it's Oklahoma Latin.
Yo, Penta was getting up in Bryce's face, and Bryce was not backing down.
Christopher Daniels in a tough way here.
Oh.
You know, the fact is, after the injury he sustained, which was back on October 16th, you would have to go to the upper body, to the neck.
Very competitive one-on-one matchup here, ladies and gentlemen, on TNT. We're live from the campus of the University of Illinois. Christopher Daniels looking for retribution against Pentagon Jr., the masked man. Pentagon Jr. running kick right to the head, and Daniels is in trouble.
Came at him at an angle.
Got like a counter.
Paw into that flatliner, nice.
Daniels was able to counter.
Christopher Daniels planting Pentagon Jr. right on his face, buying himself a precious few seconds to recover. But you know Pentagon's going to be back up on his feet in a moment's notice.
Miss him in the corner. Found with the clothesline off the ropes.
20-minute affair, ladies and gentlemen. So happy you've invited us to your homes once again here on TNT or wherever you may be watching our broadcast.
Truly TV, baby. Nice the exploder.
And we just found out on AEW social media, on Twitter, AE Wrestling, that Santana and Ortiz. Oh, look at this, Christopher Daniels. 1, 2. 2 count only with that Blue Thunder bomb. Santana and Ortiz issuing a challenge to the Young Bucks. Next week in Garland, Texas, they will be in a Texas street fight on Dynamite.
That'll be a classic, folks. Tickets still available for our big event next Wednesday night, 1 week from right now in Garland, Texas.
Pentagon ducks under the lariat. Comes back around the corner with the sling blade.
On the neck.
And the cover comes up. Far leg hook. Not enough pressure on the shoulders. The cover was a little low.
Yeah, it was. It was really in the midsection.
I think Pentagon Jr. just, quite frankly, thought he had it.
Wrestling with a lot of confidence right now. You're right.
Diving foot stomps avoided by Daniels. Daniels charges in waistlock. Sends Pentagon to
Ring.
the ropes.
Nice.
How about that?
Backstabber, the cover.
1, 2.
Near leg hook. Not enough again.
Pentagon back up to his feet.
Avoiding that kneeling super kick.
Rolls him through. The cradle, and now Daniels is
Oi.
falling lariat across the back of the head. Again, nothing artful about it, just pure aggression there from Christopher Daniels.
It was a little bowling shoe ugly exchange there, but Daniels, the veteran, knew exactly what he needed to do and completely
We go for that deadlift superplex onto the stage ramp rather.
Daniels with the heel of the boot across the stomach now.
Oh no, going for that Sunset Destroyer.
Oh, he's going for the destroyer on the rampway. Daniels able to avoid it.
Thank God he blocked it.
Sent back in. Oh, big kick.
Oh, better exchange goes to Penta there.
kick that connected.
Now Pentagon Jr. Oh, the single leg drop kick, stopping him in mid-stride.
Gave him ample opportunity to do that when he circled around and then ran back.
Feels like there's a black cloud hanging over the ring right
Yo.
now.
And now Christopher Daniels. Oh!
Oh no.
The Arabian moonsault. But he missed a mark and just.
Damn.
You take this, why they call them high risk.
That almost felt worked, I'm not gonna lie.
Rewards, sometimes you don't.
And that could be.
It's just not a Daniels-esque slip up. But that feels so different. That feels so out of place, especially how they're playing off of it. Probably wasn't gonna work.
Being medically cleared. Oh, big right hand.
All-American right hand from Christopher Daniels.
Daniels with
Going for the Angels wings.
Angels wings. He plants Pentagon.
That's his move.
And Ray Phoenix now coming to the ring. I think he threw in Christopher Daniels' mic stand, but referee's attention has been distracted by Ray Phoenix.
What is that shirt?
Knocked him off the apron, does Daniels. But look what we got here.
Now Pentagon with the mic stand. He Ducks it. Daniels!
Got him with the
Made
STO.
No contact with us. There's no disqualification.
Thank God it's on the...
Just leave it out there. Leave it alone. No,
Yeah,
Daniels
no, you're
can't
right.
win with hitting him.
If he hits him now, he'll be disqualified.
He'll be disqualified. He'll have another black mark on his win-loss record and perhaps even a fine.
There you go.
Oh, no!
Damn it.
Referee's back was turned.
Dick Kick City.
He walks right into it.
Walked right into that low blow. Oh, package pile driver. Good.
Vicious. Dunzo. 10 to gets the win. Big win.
Same move that put him out. It happened on the rampway back on October 16th. This time it was in the ring.
And Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. both victorious in singles competition here tonight.
Folks, you want to know more about Butcher, Blade, and Bunny? Here you go.
What you witnessed last week was our first order of chaos. We were sick of seeing your face everywhere, on every billboard, every talk show. It's disgusting. We're in your house to cause you pain and destruction. This is the Butcher, this is the Blade, and I'm the Bunny. And we're here to cut the head off the snake.
Strobing effect was intense. Alright, yeah. I shall claim water before the main event. Excuse me. Alrighty, back. There's food after this as well. Got that in the works. Honestly, interested to see how long Janela lasts. I'm thinking Mox should just mop the floor with him, but I feel like it's going to be a little more back and forth than we'll give him credit for. Janela was in there and be like, "You're going to have to kill me this time around." And then Mox walks in the shot. Like, Kids. Don't know what kind of trouble they're getting themselves into. Now getting an AEW chant going during the commercial.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event this evening is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit or TV time remaining. Approaching our ring first from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing 202 pounds. He is the
His theme does bump though.
Joey Janela.
From the late Bam Bam Bigelow's hometown of Asbury Park, New Jersey, Joey Janela is looking for a headline. He's looking to impact. And there's no better way to be impactful than to defeat the
He's from the same place as Bam Bam Bigelow. They must be so disappointed.
Well, I've seen a lot of the Bad Boys matches. He's afraid of no one. He's afraid of no pain. He'll be put through tables and chairs head first. I've seen that. But he's entering a different element right here with Jon Moxley. Completely different element.
Look at him trying something with the braid over there. There's Cornette locked me. Cool for you, bro.
Can you say intensity? A dangerous man with rattlesnake tendencies.
Unconventional, makes his own way. In AEW, makes his own way to the ring.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds.
The way he's switching around with the. So good.
To the reception for Jon Moxley from this crowd here in Champaign.
Moxley a loner in the locker room area. He's a lone wolf, folks, but he's got a lot of support right now. But these fans are standing, cheering Jon Moxley like they have cheered no one else here tonight.
Look at the signs. Look at the signage.
Jon Moxley and Joey Janela have met once before in All Elite
Okay, so this is not their third match. For some reason, I felt like they had had another match.
The lights out unsanctioned match did not count toward either man's record. But Joey Janela that night was captured in one of the most iconic moments in the early days of AEW. That elbow drop off the ladder through the table to the outside.
Moxley certainly got the attention of the AEW World Champion, Chris Jericho, last week.
Be sure to celebrate 2020 with us at Daly's Place in Jacksonville for AEW Dynamite, January 1st.
Nice way to start the new year. Tickets at AEWTix.com.
That homecoming edition sure to be
Ooh,
something
scary
special.
face. I can't.
A week later, we're going to be in the greater Memphis area at the Lander Center. That's Wednesday, January 8th.
Referee Paul Turner calls for the bell, and now for the first time, Joey Janela and Jon Moxley meet officially in an AEW ring.
On an elbow tie-up. I know Janela's been known as a hardcore
He's getting
wrestler.
Moxley's gonna kill you chance.
Crazy man.
Well,
He'd like to be known as a wrestler.
bro is trapped.
He told me that.
Yeah, well, he's going to get his chance here, isn't he?
Yeah.
And Janela being out-wrestled here in the early stages.
Bro's gonna
by
have an
Jon
example
Moxley.
be made of him.
And you talk about Janela being known as a hardcore wrestler. That's something that Jon Moxley relishes, is that pro wrestling, glorious pro wrestling violence, as he calls it. Janela with the headlock.
Slick.
And Moxley using his size advantage on the instep. Janela takes him down.
Side headlock takeover, and of course, Moxley from Cincinnati, the greater Cincinnati area.
Some great athletes from the Cincinnati area and great wrestling fans as well.
Mox has a birthday this Saturday. Happy early birthday to Moxley. I'm sure his wife Renee will give him a very nice gift.
I'm sure she will.
Renee.
Janela was
Renee mentioned on commentary, foreshadowing.
You guys surprised it starting out with a basic wrestling match?
A little bit, but I like it.
I thought they'd get right into high impact like that.
Now there's what Janela will have a little bit of an advantage, gentlemen, I think. The quickness.
Yeah, Janela able to outquick Moxley, but now taking a little too much time.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, don't pose around this guy.
Bro's getting jiggy. Not a good idea.
Shrugs it off.
You can hear the difference in those shots.
Yes, you can. And that's because of the size and power advantage.
Yeah. And the fact that Moxley is chopping down and Janela is chopping up.
Exactly.
Big headbutt. Sends Janela down to one knee and into the corner. And you see how Janela's head whiplashed back and forth. Oh.
Great job of holding the ropes.
Janela using Moxley's own momentum against John.
All right, here we go.
And now Joey Janela up to the top with Moxley on the ramp.
Yo. Shaky up there, my man.
Catching Moxley right between the eyes.
Exactly what we expected outside.
Double legs handle. People are not too here for Janela.
Is Moxley busted open?
No.
Look at this. Moxley
No, but wouldn't be surprised. Nice. Inside out. Yo. Okay.
Some people make bad choices.
I think Moxley implying that Janela's decision to accept this match was a bad choice, but Joey Janela's life has been filled with bad choices, and somehow he's made it this far.
Actually, though, that was a rough. It was a rough landing as he came into the ring here.
Moxley almost going for a obligatory cover, just to show Janela that he can cover him anytime he wants.
That's right. Showing him he can do it.
Now lace up.
Oh, 1 count kick out there from Joey Janela.
We talk about the unpredictability of John Moxley, but there's a method to his madness many times.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing in the ring. He showed that at the beginning.
He has controlled grappling insanity.
Very good.
And both Joey Janela and John Moxley cut from a very similar cloth. They are skilled pro wrestlers. Janela.
That was fun.
They're both skilled pro
I'll give it
wrestlers,
to
but they
Janela. That was all him.
take the more violent road. Use everything in and around the ring at their disposal.
Well, they know how to improvise both in and out of the ring, and it served them both well.
Moxley with the legs of Janela, grapevine as he wrenches back on that neck.
Trying to remember what this hold was called.
Janela trying to fight his way free, biting the hand of Moxley.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Unorthodox.
When you're in there with Mox. Mox slipping.
I think he slipped off the apron, came down face first.
He may have loosened some teeth there. Janela's made a very
Going to the outside, coming after him.
Oh, in a match where I would assume most of us would think
Diving
he's
axe
the
handle.
underdog, and that would make
Single.
him a dead dog.
Axe handle, comma, single.
Ring apron, my God.
Oh, but look at this. Janela turns the tables on Moxley.
Into the
sending him
barricade,
flying
let's
into
go.
the barricade.
John Moxley, Joey Janela, still going at it here on the outside in our main event.
JR, tell you that Janela's giving him a hell of a fight here.
Absolutely. Janela's made a great accounting of himself in this matchup. Going toe-to-toe, step for step with the great John Moxley.
Just slipped there, pal.
Walk right into that boot from Moxley. Moxley has a sends Janela for a ride.
That's creative.
What do you call that?
That hurt.
That's the
El Flippo in the arrow.
It's impressive.
Yo, Flippo, he said.
It's only John Moxley can do it. There's a cover.
2 count only there for Moxley. Now hooks the leg, 1. And a 1 count kick out.
These increased pressure on these counters or these pins would tell me that maybe Moxley has taken Janela just a little bit for granted.
I wouldn't go that far.
Moxley may think that
I think it's more so just wearing him down. I mean, the frustration was a little telling.
His disposal, but oh, look at for the
Paradigm shift on the stage.
But Janela flips over, lands in the ring, high roundhouse kick.
Right in the forehead of Moxley.
He was looking for it on the outside.
Janela going over that.
Not. Oh. Oh, he got crowned.
Man, Moxley rolling downhill. That's the only way he could go. And Janela's just scored a huge move.
That swinging DDT on the rampway.
And Moxley saw Janela coming out of his peripheral.
What a recovery. That was the sloppiest recovery. That was. Task failed successfully. Like what was that? How he fumbled? Like he stumbled and hit the ropes and hit that Suicina off of it. Again, credit where credit's due. He's trying to get that top rope. Yeah, the right that he got off on Darby a week or two ago.
Yeah, man, what a great night of wrestling.
Relative time.
Oh, so close. Joey Janela just will not quit. I'm telling you guys, somewhere down the road, he's going to break through. Could be tonight. This kid could be a big star at AEW.
Yeah, John Moxley, the #1 ranked contender for Chris Jericho's AEW World Championship.
MMA-like knees by Moxley. And a forearm, he walked right into it, did Moxley.
Moxley.
Oh,
nice.
Couldn't connect.
Eats the discus elbow strike there from Janela, but the boot catching Janela square in the chest. Janela
Caught him with a super kick hitting the ropes. Still with that King Kong lariat, though.
He's like a rash. He just won't go away.
Janela escapes out of the paradigm shift once again. Goes under.
Ooh, that was a rough bump on the neck.
Turnbuckle is not a great combination.
This may be Janela's moment right here.
And John Moxley.
Yeah.
Timekeeper's table. Janela off the top. He may have broken Moxley in half, and now Janela may be a 3 count away from winning this damn thing.
That's his moment right now.
And this is almost how he put away Moxley at Fighter Fest. That elbow drop.
That's it. He's going to be.
1, 2, no.
Nope.
Oh, Moxley refused to lose. He willed himself off that canvas before the 3 count.
You could see what Janela was thinking, like, what else can I hit him with?
Now here's where the youth can bite you in the butt.
Right.
This kid's frustrated. He's wrestled a hell of a match. He's ahead on point, shall we say. Now you got to finish him off, Joey.
Got him on the apron. Oh, Moxley popped right up.
Oh. Moxley up to his feet. Janela in dangerous
Damn.
territory.
Almost slipped there. Again, almost slipped.
Just fighting for position on top. Moxley with those sledgehammer shots to the spine.
From Moxley's size and strength comes into his advantage.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Shift to the top turnbuckle.
That was an interesting variation. He needs to bring back some of these variations of the paradigm shift.
And now,
Good old classic Death Rider.
An epic paradigm shift. Both legs now hook. Both legs hook. And the 3 count goes in. John Moxley.
Moxley practically murdering a man to make it happen.
Moxley remains undefeated here in All Elite Wrestling with this victory over a very game bad boy Joey Janela.
Hell of a wrestling match, ladies and gentlemen. Man of man, let me tell you that.
Also, I think he was on Le Champion's list about 15 times, wasn't he?
Yeah, at least.
And speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Oh, yeah. And sure enough, coming down from the crowd. Not unlike Mox. That was actually the exact same area, the crowd that Mox came through. Getting his shit in at every chance. Whatever. Yeah, with that little stare off. And that's the show, y'all. That is Dynamite for this week. I don't think so. In 2019, no, I don't think so. That'd be wild if he did. It's great. Nah, real good shit though. This has been a fun installment of the Rewind. I was sitting here running through my head in the schedule, and it's looking like it's going to be really hard to fit in a Rewind in the next couple of weeks, probably before Revolution, just because the Japan Cup for New Japan is starting up right after the 53rd anniversary show, which is like within like a 3-4 day window of Revolution. So it's looking like the Rewinds might be taking a seat for 2 to 3 weeks now. Or maybe if we can find another spot in there, we'll go for it. But fortunately, then the ropes. That being said, plenty of Mon Wrestling to be keeping up with, AEW or otherwise. Next time we're going to be going live on this channel will be for AEW Dynamite this upcoming Wednesday, February 26th edition, coming from Oceanside, California. However, of course, we're going live one day earlier on Tuesday over on our secondary channel for the Wrestle World Cup. This week will be a WWE 2K24 2 out of 3 Falls Tornado Tag tournament. It's a fun little gimmick. If you're wondering more about it, here is the link to it. Of course, Discord is where you can keep up with anything and everything WatchaMania related, as well as interact with the community day in and day out. And this is an awesome community, so I would highly recommend doing that. Of course, do drop a thumbs up if you haven't done so already here on this stream. It helps us out a lot, gets us boosted, especially on these rewinds, as there are older watch-alongs. They're not live reactions, you see. So it's a little bit out of the norm for the channel. Want to get as much attention as we can. But yes, otherwise, do peep the live channel section of the live tab of the channel. That is where you can catch where we have all of our streams scheduled up for the next week or so. But that's all from me, folks. Thank you so much once again for hanging out, and have a wonderful evening. Take care. Happy wrestling.